Aye, aye, sir.
Do thy job, Hunter.
I do what I must. We have no 20s and no 1s.
God damn it. I really wanted some.
Safe.
Man.
At least from what the fuck rolls, we got no idea what's.
What happened in the last session?
I always know what's coming. I always know.
You know it, baby boy. Let's go.
Alright. As usual, Hunter, I'm going to make sure to line up with you for where we started. Because I remember everything that happened. It's just, the starting point of session. I remember the rust storm that we had to escape.
Yep.
Was that roughly?
That was.
I remember the creature when we rested, the weird wolf thing.
Yeah.
That we didn't do anything with. Was that the start?
Yep, that's exactly the start.
We saw, or one of us saw, I believe it was a large metallic wolf creature in the night that ended up not doing anything. We didn't fight it. We didn't deal with it. It kind of just left.
Chased away by Cameron's stank.
I guess from shitting in a helmet, that'll do it. So we ended up kind of just leaving. After traveling a while, we saw this giant rust storm, which we really didn't want to deal with, right? Because I don't think we could really deal with it, and we couldn't outrun it. We were outright told. So we decided to go through, to use our new friend, the weird, I don't know what to call it, Aormaton Lich, I guess, is the best, because that's what we have, to go to a safe house. He made a shelter, which turns out was in the Abyss. He apparently just kind of lives there on and off. We got a mission from Sora's patron, our old buddy from last campaign, to go conquer this, I guess, take the throne for him, the seat of power, so he could own another floor on the Abyss. Making this his 13th or 14th floor. After much talking to a closet with a very light voice, very... I'm not going to say it. Dealing with closet, the other demons, sneaking in, getting there, Orion wanting friends, it not working out, sitting on the throne, to much talk about shaved ice and flavored ice, something about sausage flavor and many other flavors.
Bacon flavor.
Yeah. We eventually took the throne through, luckily, an only 3-turn ritual, because I believe we got a 19 on turn 3.
Yeah.
And we left off after running away and escaping the now collapsing palace, because not only was there a crazy fight happening, there was an avalanche because somebody wanted to duel a closet. So we had to take an avalanche.
Yeah.
After getting out of said avalanche, we, I believe because it had been long enough, went back to the plane we were on, and we are now ready to continue our journey to actually do our quest and not do another side quest, hopefully. I really hope so.
I guess we'll see what happens, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, the next side quest might be related to you. You never know.
Maybe the next side quest will be the weapon that we've been expecting for like 5 sessions.
Maybe. Very well, maybe. Oh, you know what's so funny, guys? It's not even like storming outside, and
Yeah, you guys are out of the Abyss. With that, we'll jump into session. You guys come out of the Abyss after running for your goddamn lives from a collapsing ice fortress.
Yep.
Heading out with this, you hit the nail on the head. The closest approximation you guys have to it is a Aormaton Lich. You guys book it the fuck out of there. Manage to plane shift back into Akron and you see off in the distance the massive rust storm heading away from you guys. You have successfully averted being inside it. With that, getting your sort of bearings again, you guys are actually, now that the air is a little clearer, you can see you're probably only a couple more days' journey before you reach the edge of this iron cube. With that, who wants to roll a d20 for your first day of travel?
Oh, whose turn is it?
I rolled it last.
Pull up my sheet.
Caleb, I believe in your luck.
I think we believe in Caleb's luck last time that we ended up in the abyss.
Nah.
Because I'm trying to keep a revolving door of rolls. We haven't had a Cameron roll in a while.
That's that's true. That's true. Cameron, bring us some good luck,
All
buddy.
right.
It's for the D20.
Give me a
And it
one.
goes wrong, I'm
Give me
blaming
a
you
one,
entirely.
motherfucker.
5.
It's not a one.
Ah,
No
not
one.
a one. No
Bad roll. No
ones,
one.
please.
God damn it.
We are not number one, actually.
Slander.
We would much prefer a 20, or, if possible, a 69.
I think
You know,
I don't
with
think you can. I'd be really impressed if you rolled a 69 on a D20.
You know,
I'd be super impressed.
Imagine that you roll a d20 and then just a number another random number just comes up and you're like, huh?
What is this? What is witchcraft? Who's cursing me?
You know what? I want to magic an 8-ball with each individual type of dice. I think that'd be very funny.
oh God.
All right. You said a 5?
Yep.
Table's loading, boys. It's the trouble with being on the road. I'll be
Find
home
out.
very soon.
We're going to die.
I
Yeah.
really need passive. I really need to be passive.
Why is that, Caleb?
I'm at a solid 8 out of 27 today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not lying. I've heard it does suck to suck.
Me saying that, like, I couldn't have, like, a basic creature come and, like, kill me in, like, a handful of hits.
Yeah, Quasit could whoop your ass.
No, Hunter, you're not going to go down. You have Quasit now as your familiar.
That's
You can't
true.
go down.
Listen, I'm invincible now.
You-
Closet by
You
my
have
side.
the most powerful character we've ever met.
Look,
Quasit.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be
there's no
fine.
middle
Truly.
ground. Quasit is either going to become God or die very quickly. There's no middle ground.
Quasit's gonna trip and fall even though he can fly.
It's true, he would.
It's time to be like Homer Simpson, become a savant at chess.
Quasit would be the kind
The
of
way
guy
I can beat
to
Quasit.
give all the money in his bank account to a Nigerian prince.
Oh, guys, you know how you were saying your guys are having power flickers and it's not raining down there? It's raining up here, and my power has been fine.
I know what you've done. It's fault.
I'll be honest, Cameron. I've only had power flickers in the past like week through the entirety of the hurricane so far. I've barely had any issues.
And it's raining sideways.
No, yeah, trust me, it's been pretty bad.
It's
been
raining
pretty
upwards, actually.
Hey,
rain. Liquid has been being sucked from the earth and brought to other places.
I honestly think someone's stealing our water. It's probably Nestle.
You know what? I
Those
believe it.
Bastards.
Goddamn Nestle and Coca-Cola, because you know Dasani out here trying to purify our water,
Oh, they're adding salt to our water. Don't lie to me.
putting salt in the water we drink.
I swear.
By Job.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Just
bring Job in this.
Just as we have a moment, Cameron, I did go find out information on basically every quest we were given.
What?
The wolf returns!
I return.
Huzzah!
Incredible. You guys make your way through this kind of strange landscape, rolling hills, but all made of like iron and aluminum and tin and strange different metals that are both inorganic as they should be and seemingly make up organic life that lives here. Uh, Continuing forward, you see dark brownish red clouds start to fill the skies over the course of a few hours, and you feel fat droplets of hot rain coming down on you all. Not hot to the point that it's scalding or burning, but hot in that it's hotter than bath water. You smell rust just kicking up, rising out of this storm. A strange combination with ozone and thunder off in the distance. Who is wearing metal armor or has metal weapons on them?
Not your friend. Wait, hold on.
Hello?
Wait.
That's almost
Hunter's-
everything of
wait,
mine.
No! Hunter's made of metal! Wait!
Oh, shit.
Wolf, wait, I got some metal parts in me, Wolf. Wait, hold on a second.
You got a lot of metal parts in you, bro.
Listen, we can talk about this, right?
I only
I'd
have
like to go back to the abyss now. I don't want my stuff getting rusted.
my only metal item is a rapier. So
I have a total
Let's see.
4 daggers.
My shield would have metal on it. My javelin would be metal, but it's also
Correct me if I'm
magical.
wrong.
And then I got
My
my bow,
grappling
so
hook, a
Thor,
battle
your
axe,
sword
my
is
armor.
metal.
My
Oh
sword
no, the
is
big sword!
the
No!
18-foot long sword that I'm dragging
Your
around is made of metal.
Brandon sword.
I got I got some metal on my belt, and
My battle axe is metal. My +3 daggers made of metal.
Don't you have a bag of holding?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, sucks to suck. I guess I'm the only one losing minimally here. I'm just losing a rapier.
Can I jump into your fucking bag of holding?
I don't have
Guys,
metal.
I'm about to suffer greatly.
We know, and unless we want to go back to the
my
abyss.
excuse is that my skin covers most of it, but you know.
I know that we're tired, and I know that we're faced, but let's just start running.
You want to outrun the rain.
I want to try. It's it's
You're
harder on
not
me.
outrunning shit. You're lugging an 18-foot long sword.
I was gonna say it's gonna be harder on me regardless. I am
You're
lugging
outrunning
around
nothing.
this heavy ass sword.
You know, I got a question. Do we even have a bag of holding?
I don't think so.
No.
I thought if Cameron doesn't, then I don't think we do. I just thought
Because
Cameron.
honestly, your first priority, Caleb, when you got that sword at first, should have been to get a bag of holding to put it in.
I mean, to be fair, how would you have gotten a bag of holding by begging Nico for money?
Yeah.
Pretty much at this point, because I got 10 gold to my name.
Yeah.
We're all broke as fuck, except for Nico.
Yeah, it comes from a place of privilege.
Yeah, right?
Couldn't be me, I swear.
Bro's privileged as fuck. My computer is still trying to load all of the programs on it. I'm still talking on my poor cell phone.
Should clear out that computer. How much shit you got on there?
He's got my Skyrim mods.
Well, no, it's like
I blame
a lot
Skyrim.
of like there's a few things that I have that just load up immediately when I open up my PC, like after turning it back on. Like my voice mod always opens up, so I gotta wait for it to open to close it. And that it's just sometimes it's quicker than others. But right now I'm loading up
Bro from Eden.
guys, you might need to carry me.
Let me pull up my character sheet on my cell phone since my computer's taking a billion years to load.
Oof. You should tell it not to do that.
Yeah.
It's because of all the Skyrim mods. It's his own fault.
I mean, the computer's 5 years old. You know, it's
Bro's got
got
80,000 Skyrim mods.
every single mod in existence, even the nefarious ones.
Oh shit. Even the nefarious ones.
Even the various ones.
Even the you get to fuck the spiders ones.
Those good.
Yeah, you know it. That's the first mod I downloaded.
Well, listen, we all knew that. Didn't have to say it.
Yeah, that's not a good one. That is a 7 for that con saving throw.
7. Oof, is that your
7.
final answer, brother?
Hold on. I'm gonna Colonel Shift this his A
Roll a 6.
because I don't like it. Yeah, right.
Happened last time.
Okay, that's better. It's a 16.
I was half right.
16. Half right doesn't get you any points, Chaston.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, I'm the DM. Fuck you.
He just scribbled a 1 in there. Blame Hunter.
Bro's getting usurped. Oh shit.
Bro's trying.
He's doing his best.
Incredible. So, 16, not bad. You stave off with what fleshy bits and organs that you can use to block as much of this rain as possible. You stave off immediately rusting over.
Yeah,
Which
rough.
I
Rough, guys.
should not have to super explain why it would be so bad for you. With that though, you will be, as long as this storm holds up, which I have already rolled for, to see how long. As long as it holds up, you will have to make con saves every hour on the hour.
Got understood.
Just so that's
Now,
clear.
let's see.
With that, let me well, actually, who's feeling lucky? Or I guess who's feeling lucky enough to make it happen to their teammates instead of them?
Me.
Okay, roll a d4.
I don't think I've rolled any random shit for like 7 sessions now.
How do you
2.
feel? All right. You said 2?
Yep.
Okay. That is Orion.
Yay!
What do you have that's metal on you right now?
A rapier.
A rapier.
Yeah.
Your rapier rusts
Oh.
over the course of this hour. Fully rusts to an unusable level. You feel like even swinging it through the air too quickly would cause rusted parts to fall off. It's maybe got one good stab left in it. If you were trying to kill someone with rust poisoning.
Give him tetanus.
Mm-hmm.
Orion stares at the sword as it rolls over. He's smiling, but there's deep sadness in his eyes. This was his first sword given to him by his family.
Hey, man, I empathize, man. I'm fighting for my life here. Hey, how much is my school uniform blocking the the rain?
Not enough.
Does this wizard have a hood?
Again, these are fat raindrops that soak
Yeah.
through your clothes almost immediately.
Yeah, it's rough.
Look,
Mhm.
Hudger, we could ask the Aeromaton again, but like I don't know if I want to go back to the abyss or wherever else he pulls us.
I've got a question. Would prestidigitation constantly clean me from these raindrops that hit me in my clothing?
Mm. It's a fair question. I'm going to say no, not enough to stave off the effects.
What if two
Damn.
people are casting it?
Same answer.
Okay, I had to try.
This is just a mechanically bad storm you're in.
Yeah.
What do we do here?
Yeah, that being said,
Survive.
you guys keep walking, you try and get out of the storm. What's the vibe? Because I'll say from everyone's passive perceptions, you can totally make perception checks, but from passive perceptions, you guys find no place of shelter looking around.
Gotcha. And so from what I remember you saying, the floor itself is covered with like armor and shit, right? Like that is what the floor is made of, like iron.
It's just made of metal.
Yeah, the earth here is made of metal. Yeah.
So I did roll perception. I did get a 23. I want shelter. My friend is dying. I'm not a fan of my friend rusting over.
It's gonna be like a fucking Medusa, you know? It's just me frozen in place. Like, ah! And it's not like it's not even like my skin is over. It's just my
I would say
internal
I don't want to
organs.
see you. You're not gonna petrify. You're gonna crack and fall apart if the rest is bad enough. Like fucking.
Yeah, right.
This is like I'm not doing so good.
Okay, 23. You find, as you guys are now marching as quickly as possible, you do find a collection of like metal trees in this grove that have like thin, like tin and gold leaves kind of growing out of the branches. Seems to be the most cover you've been able to see in the past hour.
Hey, tin and
It's
gold don't
something.
rust, right? Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Making outfits out of this material.
All right.
Perhaps an umbrella.
You head into the tree line, getting as much cover as you can from the rain. Still doesn't fully protect you, but even while you're here, you will be making your saves with advantage.
Oh thank God.
That being said, DC will get higher every time.
Fair enough.
So, you guys are here in this interesting. You guys are here in this sort of like tree cover area. Are you just like sheltering as best as possible, trying to stay out of the rain? What's the vibe?
I know they're, not exactly trees, so I assume there's no like sticks and branches on the ground of these metals.
No, sir. No, actually, no fuel for fire here.
Not really more fuel for fire, but materials for shelter.
Oh,
But nonetheless.
well, I mean, you can like break the metal branches off these trees.
Yeah, because if we can more densely pack them, they'd be a better shelter than just, what we currently have.
For sure.
Unfortunately, your boy here ain't the strongest, so I don't know.
Strength, you say?
Well, because what you said, was it the trees itself are made of tin and gold, or the leaves were tin and gold?
I
The
believe
leaves are like very, very thin, like papery tin and gold. The
Gotcha.
branches are made of iron, as best you
Gotcha.
can tell.
So are the trees itself rusting then?
They don't seem to be, no.
Oh, look at that. Nico!
I will come. What do you need from my strength?
I need you to break some branches.
How tall are these trees?
These trees are pretty tall. They're about 20 at their shorter end to 40 feet tall at their higher end.
Mhm.
Are there any branches on our level? I know, varying on types of trees, some yes, some no.
What'd you say? Sorry?
Are there any branches that are like, our height, or are they like
Mm,
really high?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
They begin on most trees at about 8 feet.
Okay, that's not too bad. Alright. Nico! Time to get
It
some
is
branches.
you.
I'm gonna start breaking the branches off and passing them off.
All right, give me an athletics check. And whoever is making the shelters, give me a survival check.
That's an 8. God damn it! Set on 17 that rolled over.
As for the survival check,
Do I
that's
have the best
21.
survival? Oh, I was okay.
I mean, if you want to, I don't have to be the only one building a shelter, dog. You can join in if you wish.
Yeah.
Oh,
You both can roll,
I can, but you
or
rolled really.
someone can roll with advantage.
That's true.
Hunter.
I rolled a 21, so I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
And I'm just saying, roll advantage because theoretically, then you just get the higher roll. If I roll, I might fuck it up somehow because if I roll low,
That's true.
you can't fuck it if it's advantage because you just get the.
All right. Nonetheless, either of those wouldn't have made it. So yeah, 21's the highest.
Okay. Boom. All right. Doing the best with what you can actually get eaten. Nico isn't able to get you like the best branches. Most of the branches with like the most amount of like covering from the tin and gold leaves that you'll be able to like densely pack these things together are too sturdy for him to break off, but he is getting you, I mean, basically the equivalent of like kindling, which is enough to make some sort of start. You have like a sort of lean-to little tent, just kind of like leaned up on one side at an angle. That you can, I mean, it's only big enough for you, and you're very small, Eden.
Yeah, it's like,
But you can
if
hide
I-
under it.
if you
If I
guys need me.
see, if I see there's not quite enough branches, can I go get more? Because I have a decent athletics.
Help. They're very sturdy.
Yeah, by all means.
Not the
Round was
best, but it's better than Nico. I got almost double Nico's roll. That's a 15.
Okay. 15. Yeah, you're able to get some sturdier branches. You head a little further into the forest from the tree line to where some of the taller trees are. Climb up about like 10 feet or so and start breaking off some of these larger branches till you have like a good collection on the ground. Then you kind of shimmy your way down.
Yeah, I just
And-
imagine I leave the cover of the trees no fear because like my only metal weapon is already ruined, so I don't give a shit anymore. Like,
Oh, for sure, for sure,
I'm just
for sure.
walking out in the rain. I brought more. Would these technically be sticks? I don't know. Metal sticks.
Wood?
Basically, sweet. You bring these out. Eden, give me another con save with advantage.
Sorry, I was grabbing a biscuit.
Will Eden die?
Oops, I forgot to hit advantage.
That's not it. Just click it again.
21.
21. You stave off the rust. Who wants to roll this time?
Is it my turn?
Go
Roll a
ahead,
d4.
Justin.
4.
That's very funny. Sore.
Mm-hmm.
Your training sword rusts.
The 18-foot tall long sword.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
How unfortunate. How
Uh-oh.
unfortunate.
I'm gonna do the Atlas pose and immediately begin trying to stay in my head. Back in the plane for my quest. Unfortunately, there's a rust storm, and now the sword is rusted.
Isn't your patron having a fist fight with another floor leader right now?
As far as I know.
I'm a little busy
at
at
the
the moment.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
We don't know how long a demon lord fight lasts. They might be fighting for weeks. Like,
It takes a while.
Oh man, I was hoping for that 13, but
so my man's rolling, well, like praying while he's mid fight. He's like, I can't fucking answer right now.
Busy at the moment.
I made this prayer not expecting a reply, just trying to give an update.
Just thought I'd tell you.
So, just as a little PS at the end, you hear back in your head, "Fight the storm! Punch it in the face!" And you feel the connection to him sever. You will have no magic for the rest of the day.
Nay, hold on. If Thor tells me, can I teach proper punching time?
What'd you
It's
say?
time for me to teach you muscles.
The three of us, it's time to teach Thor punching techniques. We got this?
I immediately start swinging wildly.
3 of us.
I was including Hunter. I was including Sora.
You're punching all wrong. You're punching all wrong, Thor.
Hunter, the 3 included Sora. You're okay over there.
You're good in your little shelter, staying safe.
Yeah,
In fact,
You stay there.
By the way, still going to make you make con saves, but the shelter reduces your DC by 5.
Thank you.
I'm trying.
Which, again, it'll still continue to raise, but each time it raises, it's still minus 5.
Listen, I need to do
Every-
the best I can.
can I try?
With every punch I make, I'm gonna go.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't know
didn't
if
hear that.
like,
It
I don't
sounded
know
like
what
grunting
are
like
you
you were
making,
fucking.
monkey noises.
With
No, I'm
every
making-
punch I make, I'm going.
No, I make punching noises.
Oh.
Oh. Like anime punching noises.
Yeah, fucking
Like I'm
weirdo.
making punching sounding.
Yo,
punching sound.
actually, Sore is becoming the weird
It's going-
anime girl in school.
Hey, while they do that, Nico, give me advantage to get more sticks. We need more sticks.
A
Yeah,
mansion
yeah,
of metal sticks for Eden.
Yeah, I'll help gather more sticks so we can.
Can I-
I'll tell you right
together.
now, unless you roll a really great survival check, this hut is the best you're going to get from the sticks. But you can gather more. Okay, okay.
Can we
No,
build
actually,
more
no.
huts?
Oh,
Hey,
you want more? Okay,
Well-
hey.
no, actually, hold on. I want to sell these. I want money. I want to sell iron sticks.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
if it's anti-rust,
Um,
getting a weapon made out of it will be fucking
by all
amazing.
means,
So
roll athletics checks for the next hour.
I'm
So-
giving you assistance.
Okay,
Well,
with
Hey, Quasit, while I'm in here.
What the fuck is that, man?
Want to play cards?
Yeah!
23. I'm going in.
If I win, you sit outside and die.
Oh my god.
And if I win, I rip your wings off and feed him to you, right?
Can he be my training partner?
Oh, yes, please!
I didn't think you would like that. No, you know, Quasit, I love you, buddy, but you're a little weird.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Wolf,
never
don't
mind.
worry.
Actually, I don't want to play cards anymore. I'm content.
I got a 23. I'm an athletic little monkey. I'm going in.
You're going in. Yeah, you start climbing these trees. Yeah, like an athletic little monkey, swinging from branch to branch, ripping them off as you swing and jumping to the next one. You collect a pretty sizable pile under these trees.
So I will admit I do
Here we
know
go.
that I look like an idiot, so I won't be punching with as much enthusiasm.
No. Give me a
No.
performance
Hey,
check.
you look great. Keep it going.
Well, I'm
This
glad
is
the
now
person I
the
like,
gym bro corner. Go. Get him.
the person I like is at least giving me encouragement. I got a 14.
Oh, you
And I
like
got-
everyone in the fucking group. I don't want to hear it.
My current crush is not Nico.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Current.
All right,
Ow.
Sore.
Ow.
My last crush was a heartless motherfucker whose father is even worse.
I mean, you are right. I, in fact, don't have a
You
normal
showed
heart.
up at his house.
He
That was
said, I
after-
hope your metal heart rusts over.
Tear goes down my face.
No, but 14.
Sorry,
making a show-
Sore. I ain't jealous.
14 on performance.
I'm glad I'm in here.
I'm glad I'm in here and they're out there and that he's in there. and we're-
And I'm the sheriff.
I really want to keep building houses just because I want the army to be following us and find like a bunch of mansions made of iron sticks and be really confused.
My
Bunch of
God,
little
the natives. They've advanced.
There are natives here, a new species.
Evolution.
Oh, if this is how fast they're advancing, what are they going to be in a year?
Yes, and encourage me harder.
Killing
please.
you.
I'll be
I'm
honest,
good.
guys, with my first survival check of like 21, with a +4 in survival, I don't think I could really hope to best that.
I have a +5. I got this.
Oh no.
Oh no. But yeah, Jesse, please.
I'm proficient in it, so I'll give you the assistance. You have the help.
More shelter.
If anything, just build a different house, because if it fails, I'm content
So
with mine.
Hunter, I'm building this house
Uh,
around your house.
Gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute bio break.
Yeah, if there's any god
Apologies for the sort of chaos that's been this session, boys. It is all downhill from here.
Oh,
Oh.
sick.
Hell
Can
yeah!
can I
Let's
get a-
ride this gravy train together.
I can't wait to
Fuck
not run
yes.
my next con roll.
Incredible.
anyway,
As we build a gazebo of sticks around
I would
his
say I want to
lean-to.
build a shelter around his shelter.
What tools do you have to actually build?
Rope.
The only
Just want to make sure before
have
I make a call here.
I have a bunch of rope, and I have my thieves tools that are all in place except for the one lockpick that broke.
Rope and thieves tools.
I
Heard.
have rope. I have a club and a
Uh-huh.
blanket.
Hey, you guys
Cool.
need my screwdriver?
I got a small knife.
What am I gonna? I don't know how I'm gonna make the holes for the screwdriver.
I got a
Okay.
flathead screwdriver as a knife.
No, but jokes
Sick,
aside,
guys.
jokes aside, because we were joking about the thing. I am just gonna build a second one beside it because that's just what we were joking about in the background.
Just gonna build a second lean-to beside it.
We're gonna see either it's gonna be the same and it'll just guard Nico, or it'll be better and we can move Nico over one. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
or it'll be worse and we can ignore it.
Give me a survival check.
I'm helping.
24.
Oh shit, that was better than my 21.
24. Yeah, you create a slightly larger but similarly built lean-to. Who's getting in this one?
Nico.
Hello.
Sick.
I cannot lose my armor and weapons.
He has so much metal
will
gear.
say-
We're getting in there.
For this hour while you were collecting sticks and building this thing, Eden, give me a con save with advantage, and somebody roll a d4.
All right, whose turn is it this time?
Oh, that's a natural 20! I'm
rolled
still kicking!
Sor, you roll this one.
All right.
George.
I also, after this, I would like to drink my health potion because I don't want to be this low health anymore.
Maybe
Yeah,
not
it's-
be injured
Ooh.
when our counter
You
happens.
drink your health potion? Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm at like 11 HP.
So health potion, I get 7 health back.
Cool.
As for the D4, it's a 4. So if it doesn't change, it's me again.
It does depend who's rolling it.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me. Hit me.
That one is Orion.
Yes.
Orion, all of your crossbow bolts rust over.
Oh shit.
It doesn't matter. They're good for one attack. I can still shoot them. They'll just break on impact.
Sure can.
Tinnitus! Wait, tinnitus?
There's
No,
a chance
tinnitus.
they break while firing
Upon
them,
firing.
but you know.
Boys, I want you to know, if I fully use crossbows, I cannot fight anymore. I can only punch things.
I have a +3 dagger I can loan you
Hey,
as I climb into the
I mean,
lean-to.
well, like,
With
like
that-
Nico's tent was bigger. You could probably store your metal stuff in there with him.
Put my crossbow and my fucking now almost ruined bolts in there as I just monkey around outside.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Protect your gear.
You put your remaining stuff under there. Nico, who is wearing plate armor, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
he is.
Luckily, getting out of the brunt of this storm under the lean-to, incredible.
I'll throw my blanket over
Next
me too
hour,
to give me just
are
a
you
little
still monkeying
protection.
around?
Wolf, where are the most valuable sticks?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna give Eden or put my daggers in his tent along with my jacket because it does have some metal on it.
20. Not nat, but 20.
When Sora puts the daggers in my tent, I'm gonna be like, "Is this
20.
The valuable
Give me an athletics check too.
Yeah.
This one, no one can help you with because you're monkeying around.
When Sor puts their knives in my tent, I'm gonna be like, is this some kind of intimidation tactic?
Oh, 19. I am monkey.
And if you want it to be.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
I just want to. Y'all are having to talk about knives. I'm just doing flips and shit around the trees.
Hey, Quasi.
Sun Wukong reborn.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, can I ask? Well, I'm gonna ask Quasit to scout out around the area.
Actually,
Can do.
gotta
Hey,
ask.
Quasi, you're awesome.
Would one of these sticks count as a club?
Oh, for sure.
This is my
For
new
sure,
weapon.
for sure.
This is my new weapon.
Sick. Yeah, you have a basically a golden club.
Yes.
Man's ability to find sticks in the woods that resemble.
If we can find enough of those, we might be able to take them back if they retain the if they don't rust and make good weapons out of them for us.
That's the plan.
That sounds like a lot of smart talk coming out of you, Nico.
Okay,
You're gonna need to calm
well,
that down.
Nico, you just hear that's the plan. It swings by on another branch.
Uh,
Cool.
incredible.
Get enough for me too, please. I'll help carry.
I'll try.
Swinging by. Orion, you kind of swing deeper into this iron forest. Kind of looking around for the most valuable branches you can see. As you get deeper in, the trees do seem to be made of like more, maybe not all more precious, but more expensive metals. You see trees made of like silver and electrum, with little leaves of platinum and some other metals that are kind of hard for you to distinguish. This is a strange but probably very profitable forest. And from what you're seeing, the further in away from the tree line you get, the more expensive the materials of these trees are.
I'm gonna PM you a funny question that you're probably gonna say no to, but it's mostly for comedy.
Bro, if you pick up some of those leaves, we might actually be able to get some money in our wallets so we can actually buy gear for ourselves.
Buy beer.
But not gear. Gear.
Oh,
G-E-A-R.
I was like, buy
No,
beer.
no.
Yes,
Buy
beer!
beer, definitely. We need it.
Gotta drink the
I need
horrors
it.
away.
After the day
Well-
I'm having, I need it.
Well, I know you're probably gonna say no, but for I have to try.
What would this check even be?
Survival.
Do you have proficiency in? I guess
Bullshit.
survival for sure.
It's makeshift. It's not professional.
No,
I
okay, yeah.
guess.
Like I get kind of what you're going for. For a second, I thought you were like making
Can I
designer shit.
professionally
No,
please?
no. I specifically put makeshift in there on purpose.
Yeah,
19.
100%.
19.
So you 19. You make a pretty solid ghillie suit out of this.
Everyone seems to be swinging back in. The metal monkey.
Yeah, you make a pretty
Wait,
solid
aren't
ghillie
those
suit.
rust-proof?
Yeah,
Rust-proof ghillie suit.
rust-proof ghillie suit. It doesn't mean you are completely rust-proof in this storm, but it means your suit that you're wearing right now is rust-proof.
Yeah. And can I just grab some of the sticks and find the expensive ones on my way back?
Yeah.
Good
With
branch.
that previous investigation check, you gather some pretty good ones. You actually, sorry, with that investigation check, you see as you're like turning around and starting to head back, you see a large like dark iron tree with flakes of like dark greenish gray leaves, like up at the top. Looks like adamantine.
Oh. Orion one.
The monkey swings over. Give me an athletics check, because these are going to be much harder to break off. These are big branches filled with leaves.
I'm gonna try. All right, 17 to start. We're gonna get started.
Gotcha. 17. You get started. And what's remaining of this hour, which isn't a ton after your investigations, you only get probably like 4 branches. And you gather the adamantine here on these 4 branches is maybe enough to make a dagger for a small creature.
Look, even that much adamantine is expensive, right? Adamantine's not cheap.
It's expensive for its like pound for pound, it's expensive, but that much still is not going to get you as much as you think it will.
This is going to be my proof of concept for someone to let me go logging here. randomly in the wilderness during downtime. That's all this means. Also, I just realized since it's been most of an hour, I think Orion's been gone for a while from the party, as he's just swinging around a forest.
Yeah, you guys, the storm is showing no signs of stopping soon. Eden, give me another con save with advantage.
Okay. Come on. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Another nat 20!
No
I'm gonna fucking
way!
kill myself. Why is it now? But hey, it's keeping me alive. It's
You
keeping
need
me
it now.
alive.
You'd be dead if you did it.
Oh, well, I'd be frozen, that's for sure.
Sick. Yeah, Quasit and Orion return at around the same time. By the way, Orion, you're out of metal things on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Soar,
Mm-hmm.
what was your performance check when you were out in the rain?
Let me
Quenching the
check.
storm?
Let
It was
me
a
check
14.
that. Yeah.
14. You hear in your head, yeah, hit it harder, hit it harder. And then you hear an impact from the other end of the sending, as your patron also hits something harder. And then you feel the connection cut off again. Still no magic.
All right. So I would guess I would get, seeing as a, well, it's still my party. I'm still kind of embarrassed. I'm getting into it. I'll probably start slowly, like very lowly, screaming until I see Orion, which then I will stop that immediately.
Me hearing this the entire
Vibes.
time, like, God fucking damn it, please.
You
Your teacher's
do
also
see
watching,
Orion coming back, and you see coming out of invisibility, Quasit also kind of returns to you, Eden. He goes,
How you doing, boss? You dying yet?
No, actually, I'm doing quite all right in here right now, Quasit. What'd you
Oh
find out?
man!
Yeah, you know, silly me. What'd you find out while you were out there?
Yeah, there's a monster in the woods.
There's a monster in the woods. Good job, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's right there.
he screams and turns invisible as you see Orion comes out of the trees,
Oh,
wearing like a full metal branch, and like twig and vine ghillie suit.
you know, I mean, it's a
Find
smart
any good
idea.
sticks?
I pull out the Mantine sticks.
You know, Eden to himself is thinking, I'm by no means normal, but why do I feel I'm the most normal person of the group?
I have returned to nature. I found my
Really?
call.
If we use those to coat the edge of a blade, it'll at least have an adamantine edge, which will be good.
I just hand him to Nico because he asked me to find more valuable sticks.
That's a lot of fancy words you're saying there, Nico.
Into the
Mm,
look, I
metal blade good.
Man, it's like
Metal
an
what good?
adamantine edge.
Metal blade good.
Yeah,
well,
dog.
knives have edges, swords have edges, axes have edges. Things have edges.
He might have low
If the
intelligence,
edge is strong,
but he knows two things: weapons and fighting. Kind of.
Incredible. With that, again, from best you guys can tell, the storm, you see no end to it on the horizon. Are you continuing to chill here?
Did the
No
deeper
problem if you are. Just making sure.
did the deeper forest look any denser, less rain getting through, or anything?
Not a lot. The tree density itself didn't get like more compact. You just saw the trees kind of went on for a lot longer than you originally estimated when you were entering the forest.
Yeah. All I know is that if I continue moving, I'm gonna get my shit pushed in by this fucking rust rain.
Then can I? I'm gonna have to climb to do this. So the leaves on top are like paper thin, but they are blocking the rain, right? Because they're not.
Yes.
I'd like.
They're like the rain is bouncing off / through them. Like they're fat droplets, so it's not really blocking them, but they are not tearing as it hits them.
Yeah, if I collect them from the tops of the tree as much as possible, can I make like a covering over Hunter's lean-to to try and block more?
So that's with y'all's previous survival checks. The lean-to has a bunch of those leaves kind of built into it. Like that's
They're scale
what you
mail,
were able
essentially.
to create as cover.
I don't know if there's much more I can do with lean-to past nat 20.
Yeah, I think honestly, for me, I think I just have to hunker down and hope for the best. Because if we move, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna be good for me.
He is, and probably like looking at it, he's. You don't know the out of game mechanics, but you see he's mostly sheltered from the storm. Like he he's rolling with advantage and with +5. That's about as good as he's going to get outside of like teleporting or plane shifting out of this.
I don't like our odds of the plane shift.
Super fair. You went to a bad place last time.
Nico's gonna pull out his notes on religion and just be reading them at this point.
Notes?
His notes on what?
On the religion that his mom made him.
Oh.
May as well sit here and read. Not going anywhere. He's in plate armor. This stuff rusts metal. Not worth putting out.
Could you check your notes? Because maybe you'll get something that helps. You never know.
Well, it hasn't been more than a day, unfortunately.
Oh, what was our item? Was it the maze?
Yeah, I have a maze.
Could you hide in the maze?
I don't know. To be fair, I don't know if it's one use or not. Two, I don't know if the maze is closed top or open top. If it's open top, it means nothing.
I know the maze spell, which is what I'm assuming on. I could be wrong. I think is a separate dimension.
That certainly is, yeah.
Yeah. Because it makes a demi-plane.
Gotcha, but also in that demi-plane, isn't there a bunch of like terrifying monsters and shit?
No, it's just a maze.
No.
It's just an endless maze that you can't get out of until
you have to roll
like
like a
beat a 20 investigation or intelligence or something.
It's raw intelligence. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
brutal for barbarians, by the way.
It is. So Hunter, your call because it's your item and you're the one
Never be able to make it.
You know what? It'd be a shame not to use it. Wouldn't it, Wolf?
Hey, you tell me, brother.
Let's rock and roll. Let's see what this instant maze in a can does.
Gotcha.
Keep it away from me. If I get stuck in there, I'm stuck in there forever.
Yeah, but together we could lead you out. So I mean,
you take the spray can, shake it up.
Oh shit! It's a spray can. Hell
yeah, it's a spray can. It's a spray can of instant maze.
I'm gonna be honest.
Honestly, I kind of thought it was like a can of beans type can.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh. No, it's like spray paint.
Okay.
Or other aerosol. It's
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out it's not a maze. It's like maze, like the corn.
Amazing.
Okay, so you shake it up, kind of spray it in front of you, and you see this pitch black, like super oily. Like you can tell just looking at the spraying mist spraying out of this
Mm-hmm.
It has that like weird reflective prismatic look of like oil as you see light hits and you see the little rainbow in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this black liquid in aerosol form spraying out of this. You see you spray it in front of you. You don't see any maze pop up.
What happens if I touch this prismatic stuff? Do I feel it?
It dissipates like through the air. It doesn't leave like a film or anything.
Strange.
And that's just if I spray in the air?
Yeah.
What if I spray like on the floor or something?
You spray the floor. You see the stuff turns black and then quickly returns to its original color.
What in the world?
Hey, Quasit.
Yeah,
Want to
man.
in a science experiment?
Hell yeah.
I spray Quasit.
I knew it.
Quasit disappears.
All right, Hunter, you know what you have to do for safety.
All right, I spray myself.
You spray yourself. You appear next to Quasit, who's like rubbing black shit off of his eyes where you sprayed him, going,
Ah, what the fuck, man?
Hey, it worked.
Fuck you.
Hey,
you see he launches at you to like try and strangle you, and the familiar bond like like wraps him up in a little time stasis. Because that's the kind of wizard you are, and it like just pauses in midair. He goes,
Come on,
Man.
well, so I assume we're in a maze.
you are in a maze. Yeah. You are in a dark, like dimly lit, hallway made of like stone, like just a castle's hallway, with torches every like 20 feet or so. You see off in both directions after about 40 feet. The hallways veer left and right.
Hey, Quasit, what do you think happens if I spray you again?
I'll fucking kill you, man.
You spray Quasit. He gets sent deeper into this maze inception verse. Hear him screaming,
No.
I'll spray myself to go meet up with him. I can't leave my
you
buddy
spray
behind.
yourself. You spray yourself. You're in a darker lit dungeon with like magic red glowing torches. You see the walls are like sprayed with blood, and you hear a growl off in the distance. He goes,
This fucking sucks, man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spray us again. I think let's find our way out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll, buddy.
Give me an investigation check. Or, sorry, just a raw intelligence check.
Yep.
And give me a stealth check.
17 investigation and a 12 stealth.
Gotcha. Is the investigation DC 20 or the spell save DC of the caster?
I believe
Since
I have the spell still up. Makes a DC 20 intelligence check. Yep.
Gotcha. Well, you do not make it, and you hear the roar get louder, and then the monster that's in this maze with you quiet down very quickly and ominously.
Oh, your maze has monsters.
Oh, well, this is the second layer.
The maze within the maze.
The maze
is-
within the maze.
has a monster.
Mazeception.
Yes. With that, back to the people outside. You see them disappear. What are your actions for the next I guess, hour, because that's when you expect him to return to
I'm gonna
see
be reading
check
my
on
book.
the storm.
I'm gonna be studying the notes for my religion.
Okay,
Things aren't being right.
that's a pretty passive thing. You study your religion. Orion, what are you up to?
I'm monkeying back into the forest, of course.
All right, heading back towards the center of the forest. What are you doing there?
I'm collecting like a collection of medals. I want a proof of concept for later.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you see, as you venture a little farther and even deeper, this time you find more metals. You find a strange material that looks like some strange molten rock, but you feel close to it. You feel it's cool to the touch. You see a like trees of dark black and gray metals that don't appear to be steel or adamantine or iron. And you're just collecting these different
Yep.
branches of different materials, making a sort of proof of concept. Give me a wisdom save.
Ooh. Am I returning to monkey?
You are devolving back into monkey.
I think if I'm going to lose Orion, that's one of the most comedic ways it could be. That'd be incredible.
It's I'd say this is better than him losing the blueberry muffin.
All right, let's see. I'm not the best at wisdom. 14.
14. You feel as you're swinging through the trees, fully returning to monkey. You feel your muscles all lock up at once, mid swing, and you fall from the boughs of the trees, taking 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, we okay? We okay?
You slam into the ground. Wind knocked out of you, muscles all tightly locked into their last positions.
It's okay. When I hit the floor, I vanish. The ghillie suit's gonna do its job.
Yep. The ghillie suit is really trying. And hey, to admit, you are lying perfectly still.
There you go. Find me now.
With
What?
a arm up mid swing pose. You are lying perfectly still on the ground.
Find me now.
You hear a deep male voice go, well, the little iron monkey returns to the center of my grove.
I just don't.
You cannot speak because you can only talk in utterances. And he goes, oh shit, I forgot. You feel just your mouth unparalyzed.
Oh, this feels weird. That's pretty cool.
Who are you, Iron Monkey?
I'm Orion. Nice to meet you.
Orion. Why do you dare enter my sanctuary and befoul it with arcane, disgusting creatures of foreign metals?
We don't know where we are. We were just passing through. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't rust to death.
Dude, who to rust to death?
he rolled a nat 1 on his insight check and goes, "You know, I really like you.
Yay!
Here we go. Make
You seem like a pretty cool guy,
like.
and I have no friends."
Oh, you want to be friends?
"Yes, small one. Get up, Iron Monkey." You feel the paralyzation end on you.
I like partially do the worm to get myself back, to like kick myself back up onto my feet.
Do like a little kip up.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. He goes, "Ha! The Iron Monkey has acrobatics." You look over. You see a strange creature. Looks to be mostly humanoid. and you see some bits of like weird greenish grayish tinted flesh left over, but most of his body is covered in this like strange prismatic red and blue and yellow and green and purple metal. And a like it looks like horrifyingly painful and self-inflicted, just like jagged pieces of metal like carved off his skin and burned and fused to his flesh. But he looks happy and joyful. He's like 8 feet tall, big, muscular, fucking druid guy with a staff made out of the same metal material. This same prismatic metal. He goes, "Well, little Iron Monkey, please, you must be looking for more shelter than the hovels that you've left at the outer rims of my grove. Go get your friends. Tell them I have much shelter towards the center."
I just want to say out of game, of course, right after Hunter vanishes into a maze, we find a guy offering shelter. Of course.
It's just that kind of day, you know.
Yeah, Orion will say, "I'll get the others," but one of my friends sprayed themselves with a spray can and vanished. I don't really know where he is.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
He had an item that made a black mist, and he vanished.
Still gives me no more context than the first sentence.
I don't have context either. I'll get the other two, though.
Incredible.
I'm on my way.
Like, swing off.
Screams of the damned.
You swing back off. Screams of the damned. Soar, what are you doing during this hour?
I'm shadowboxing the rain. Hopefully, I'm
Fuck
winning.
yeah.
He was told to punch harder.
I think I'm winning.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Get it good.
I'm no longer winning.
No, hold on. You don't roll that yet. You haven't rolled it yet.
I got a 13. I might
See?
be winning.
13.
Roll a 10.
You don't know the Storm's AC. Yeah, you are shadowboxing the rain. You see bits of the rain. You may be tripping because you've been now shadowboxing for almost 2 hours. You almost see the figure of an opposing fighter, just like every now and then in a flash of lightning, very close to you. You see its landing. But as it appears, it fades away.
Thor is having their main character training arc.
I keep swinging harder.
You keep swinging harder. This time you do not stop screaming as Orion comes to the edge of the forest, as you don't notice him. That being said, Orion, you make it to the edge of the forest. Real quick, because we'll get right back to that. Hey, Eden.
Yeah.
There's a monster here with you,
Yeah.
and it just got quiet. And you know from your literally first day of classes, hearing a monster or otherwise predator in the wild go quiet is a bad thing because it means it's hunting you. With that, give me an intelligence check. And at this point, you're pretty sure it knows relatively where you are. But you are running through this maze trying to find your way out. If you would like to do so, you can give me a stealth check.
That ain't gonna cut it for the intelligence check. As for the stealth check, 11.
11.
What about closet?
Now listen,
Does closet
Hey,
get rolled?
you know what? That's fair. I haven't rolled for Quasit for either of these, so hold on.
You know, if Quasit clutches a 20 in intelligence, that's gonna be so wild.
If Quasit just vanishes because he gets out of the maze suddenly.
Quasit.
No, I'll just summon him back here.
You fucker. Said if I'm dying, you're dying.
If I'm stuck here, you're with me.
Quasit does not disappear.
Alright.
Let me roll real quick to see how many rounds it takes for this monster to find you.
Is that how many rounds I get to escape until it finds me?
Yeah. Until you're in combat, basically. Okay. Give me another intelligence check.
Come on. I don't think an 8's gonna help.
Not gonna do it.
Alright, I'm
Do you
just not
care
gonna
about
bother
stealth
rolling
at this
stealth.
point?
I'm not gonna worry about stealth.
Quasit is going.
Alright, yeah, another intelligence check.
Your goddamn life!
Alright, come on.
It's almost a success for Quasit.
Oh my god,
Shit. Well,
so
next one's
close to
I
that
literally
20.
need like at least a 16.
I like to imagine Quasit makes every right decision and turns like left at the last turn where you should turn right and resets. And just
Oh, for sure.
I rolled a 10. That ain't gonna cut it.
Nope. The monster finds you.
I
Eden,
see.
what are you most afraid of?
Oh. Rust. No. It's a good answer.
Yeah, it's a good answer, but
I don't think it's the right answer.
Yeah, it's not the right answer. It's a good answer,
but it's funny.
It is funny. Escaped the maze to rust more.
What do we have to work with? We got like dad could die. We got like
Eden is afraid of being unconscious.
Interesting.
Oh, I get it.
I mean, decent.
It's like because it's like if an aromaton went unconscious, that's not a thing they do.
Mm-hmm. You see a dark creature. Piercing red glowing eyes and a shadowy form of like a lion prowling around the corner. Very, very low to the ground, moving as silently as possible. You see it come around this corner, make eye contact with you, and disappear into shadow. Yes, it is L. This is L. This is L's eternity.
It's Eden versus death itself.
He gets to torment people in a scientist madman's maze.
Yeah, Mayception.
Especially after losing the champion of the Rot Trout.
Huh?
No, that is a thing that happened. That is
Sounds like a good end for L. Time for lunch, yes. Yeah, you see it disappear. Give me an intelligence check.
Get the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Natural 20! Let's fucking go!
You're fucking joking.
Nat 20! Let's fucking rock! It's in there!
It's there. It's there.
well, if I squint, it looks like a nat.
Shut the fuck up.
It could be just a 2. I'm not sure.
You sprint down the hallway, juking to the left as you hear this roar of a lion behind you. You see it bound after you, leaping off the wall and closing the distance with you quickly. You make a right turn, running through a wall of just pure black, and find yourself shunted into the previous maze. You hear Quasit in your head go, "Don't leave me!" As he's left behind in that
Can
layer.
I summon Quasit?
No, you cannot.
Whoa! Oh shit, well, I hope he finds his way back.
It's gonna show up like 2 seconds later, call you a bastard.
Dog, I went there with him.
Sick. So with that, you're in the next maze that, as far as you know, doesn't have a monster in it. So at this point, sorry, I'm gonna make some rolls.
There's just a really overly petty version of Orion, like even more so. That's the avoidance.
Okay. Give me intelligence checks until you break 20 to get out of this maze.
Heard. All right, second roll.
Second roll, easy. This maze a lot easier to get out of for some reason.
Yeah, right.
Not mechanically, just for Eden.
Hey, you know when you don't have the threat of unconsciousness, I guess, a
you
monster,
actually have like a second to like breathe and think, and you go, okay, left, right, left, and
we're
start
out.
making your way through here. Yeah, you make your way out pretty quickly. You guys, Orion and you show back up outside around the same time.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, just for,
I know.
for canon purposes. You show up outside. You guys hear Source screaming, and look over and see him fighting the rain.
She do be fighting the rain.
Her fighting the rain.
Yeah.
Bigot.
Yeah, dude, I'm the fucking worst, ain't I?
Am I able to
me.
summon Quasit out here or no?
You are not. No.
God, I hope he makes it out.
Oh, hey guys! They just... I made a friend.
Hey, that's
Hi, Orion.
That's excellent. Me still in my tent.
Yeah, the friend offered a shelter.
Really?
Okay.
There's apparently
Wait.
he looks like a druid, metal druid of some kind.
Metal druid.
Yes.
Well, we are in a forest of metal trees. That kind of makes sense.
He calls me the Iron Monkey. I think we're great friends.
I'm glad you made a friend.
No shot. I was about to be like, "You're not black."
Now,
Okay.
for context, we've been making black jokes at Caleb like all day.
Incredible, as you should.
Wait.
He said, "What? What? We're not on that level? Oh, that's fine."
That's fine. You can do it anyway.
Caleb, can I say the N word? Thanks. No, of course,
You know
all
what?
jokes.
Nah, man. We'll say it together. We'll say it together. Come on.
Oh my
Nah.
god!
Yeah, me and you on 3. Ready? 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
3. Nah.
Nick at Night.
Sick. So you guys are all back together. Good water.
And now it's the game of three trying to follow Orion as he swings through the trees.
Yeah, Orion, are you not just like leading them? You're like actively swinging through the trees.
I'll like slow down whenever they fall behind, but yeah, I'm being the monkey.
Okay. You as your superhero persona, Iron Monkey,
Monkey man.
also known as Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
God, they couldn't make that movie again.
You swing through the trees, waiting for your party as they follow after you. You hear, "Hold the fuck up!" from way behind you.
Oh shit, Quasit.
You turn
He made-
around and see Quasit holding like one of these branches as a cane. One of his legs is completely gone.
Oh my god.
You see him like hobbling forward, and he's wearing this weird like shadow lion pelt over his head.
Oh
Oh my god.
He goes, "You motherfucker! You left me!"
Can I swing by and just grab?
In my defense, I try to bring you back.
You swing by, grab him, and just the force of you grabbing him knocks him unconscious.
Yeah. I caught a closet.
No, Quasit!
He's fully asleep in your arms.
It's okay, little guy.
We'll be best of friends.
I mean, isn't he a demon? Don't they regrow limbs in the abyss?
I don't know. Never tried.
Well, I guess it's time we find out.
Hey, yo. You gonna kill Quasit?
If it needs to be done.
Don't you kill my familiar, Cameron.
Wait, who's killing Quasit?
I don't know.
I said if it needs to be done, Nico's willing to.
Why?
Cameron?
No, why
Get
would
him
it
his
need
leg
to
back.
be done? What?
They fully regenerate in the abyss, don't
well,
they?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's kind of got a point.
Like, your point is valid, but it's also fucked up. It can be both things.
I never said it was good. I just stated it was something that could be done.
What's your alignment again? Just for clarification.
Neutral good. It's a good
His
thing for him to have
alignment
his
is
limbs
rot
back.
trout.
Yep. Damn right.
Okay, so
He'll
you're
survive if I
having
stab him a
fun
few times.
with a new trophy pelt.
He deserves it. I'm gonna treat him to some blood when we get back home.
Oh, very sweet. With that, you continue towards the center of the forest. You feel like it gets a little darker as you continue towards the center. these dark rain clouds blocking more and more light. And you hear from off in the distance, through the trees, still can't see the guy. Iron Monkey, you return.
Of
Brass
course, we're
monkey,
friends.
That funky monkey.
Are
Brass
these
monkey.
all of your friends?
I look. Do I count for everyone? Because the teacher, the aeromaton,
Including-
all 3 people.
Yeah, they're all here.
Okay. Yeah, this is everyone.
Good.
Hey, Orion, can I have a Quasit back?
I look down at the little guy I'm carrying from up in a tree branch. I'm just like, sure, man. As I'll just like hold him low so you can just grab him.
Yeah, you hold him low. You grab him. You feel like you can dismiss and resummon him at this point now that he's in the same plane.
I'll fucking throw him, and bring him back.
In the moment he banishes him, Orion's like, oh my god, he's dead. Look at this.
You dismiss him, resummon him. You see he now has his leg back, but is still unconscious wearing the pelt.
Hey, anywho, can I get like a single point of lay on hands for this guy?
Don't know if it'll be helpful to a Quasit, but sure, I'll tap him with a single point of lay on hands.
Yeah, you tap him with a single point of lay on hands, and he goes, kind of wakes up a little bit.
He's at full health now.
His
Being
name,
that it did
okay.
do something, I will give him 4 more just to be on the safe side, to give him some general survivability.
My wife is asking who Quasit is.
The
Quasit
best character since
Good
the
voice.
Mace.
a little demon. Oh, trust me, she's heard the voice. She's wondering who is making it. If you come over here, no camera or anything.
Okay.
Oh
my god.
It's this little guy. He's imagine him as like 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's a demon from the
Okay.
abyss. He's a fucked up little guy.
He is.
He wants to stab the shit out of
Babies.
everybody.
But he can't.
But he's cute, and he can't because he's got bad stats and he's small.
And he's a familiar that can't attack.
Oh yeah, and he's a familiar that cannot attack. Yeah. Yeah, strange.
Hey, Quasit, welcome back, buddy.
Ah, I fucking hate you. I'm gonna kill you. You suck.
Hey, I'll get you. I'll get you
Hops
some
out of
blood
your
when we
arms
get-
and onto the ground. Sorry?
I'll get you blood when we get back home.
Really?
Yeah.
Baby blood?
Baby cow blood.
What's a cow?
Isn't that just
You'll
veal?
see. Yes, Cameron. But he's not gonna know what veal is.
As long as it's a baby.
You got it, bud.
Sweet. Sorry, one more moment, gentlemen. Strange happenings are afoot.
Monkey.
Yes, monkey. Monkey. Okay. Sweet. I need everybody. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, okay.
7.
That's a 3.
7.
Guys, please.
Bro, I'm a
Think I
fucking
wanted to
wizard,
roll 7?
dog.
No, I got a 20 because I have a +7 to these.
I have a +1.
I got +0.
Hey, listen, like with of my 3 natural 20s this session, I expect this much.
That's insane. How many extra class?
5.
Hey.
It's so I can have some too.
Okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sick. You all except
This is real fucking good.
hell yeah, I'm so glad. All of you except Orion are going to take Ooh, this is a lot of damage actually.
Oh no.
We'll see if
Oh
you
boys,
guys
we
survive.
might be going down.
Orion's the last one standing.
I have
no-
health potions in my bag if you need to heal us.
What no long rest does.
Sorry,
motherfucker.
also roll initiative, boys.
I don't think my
That's
friend.
important too.
I don't think my friend is friendly.
14.
12.
8.
19! The dichotomy of Nico.
I was the best at dodging, but I am going last.
I am the worst at dodging, and I'm going first out of us.
All right. Yeah, everybody except Orion takes 35 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
I am knocked out.
I think everyone's down but me.
Yep, that knocks me out.
All right.
Hey, at least I get advantage on death saves.
Hey, hell yeah. Sorry, Orion, you take half. You take 17.
I'm still standing.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
still
With
standing.
that,
I'm very hurt.
I'm gonna roll Nico's first death save. Wait, where did I put my dice? Oh, thank you. How's the omelet? Really good?
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay. Nico's first is N. Eden, you said you have advantage?
Advantage on death saves, yeah.
Incredible. Okay. Sor, I'm gonna roll your first. Okay. Orion, it's your turn. To describe what just happened, because the others go unconscious so quickly they don't even realize. Oh, also Quasit is gone.
Yeah, I figured.
Somebody like kicked him and he like flew across.
Yeah, dude. For sure. Orion, you see ripping up out of the iron ground, huge briars made of like copper, and like weird brass like cords tightly wound together, with huge like iron and silver thorns running all the way through these, rip up, tearing really through your entire party, forming a huge wall of thorns, that like quickly wraps and digs itself deep into the grooves between your armor. Sick. And you are inside this wall currently.
Orion just goes, "Oh, we're not friends, are we?"
Iron Monkey, you are alive?
Yes.
Oh, stop that.
Okay. I only have one word to say to you before you kill me, if you'll allow it. And I say bunghole.
Oh shit.
Incredible. You say that. Do you do anything for your turn, or are you
Do I
ending
think
your
I
turn
can
there?
get out of here without dying? I have very little health.
You don't know if you'll be able to make it to the edge without shredding yourself.
Yeah, I'll be here.
However, you do feel the thorns like digging into your flesh just standing here. They're like wrapping more and more around you,
Oh,
and trying to shred you. Sorry.
I've got to try to get out. I'm gonna attempt.
Okay. What's your speed?
I think it's just 30. Yep.
Gotcha. I'll say give me a D4 for directions to choose. I got the good ones
1.
in my head. Okay. You start sprinting as quickly as you can in a direction. Do not make it out by the end of the turn, as every 1 foot you run through this costs 4 feet of movement.
Yeah.
You take 26 more points of slashing damage and
I
go
am
unconscious.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
You what? Sorry?
Very unconscious. I had 8 health left.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
With that, bunghole.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know how long you are all dead. But, Orion, you are the first to feel an incredibly painful pain in your chest. Waking up out of this infinite darkness, after who knows how long, you feel the piercing tip of this morning star withdraw from your chest as the Aormaton comes around, leaving you almost instantly after resurrecting you at full hit points, and heading over to Eden next, then Nico, then Sor. With that, you're all alive, awake at full hit points. This grove, the briars are gone, by the way. This grove is torn the fuck up. You see small fires burning all around you with little to no fuel. You see them burning out quickly, but the ground is scorched all over. And you see an absolute mess of this former druid spiked up on one of the metal branches of one of these trees, just hanging lifelessly.
Ow.
He was a good friend while he lasted.
I don't think he was really that good.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was a friend.
I just stare at the two.
Are we back to full health?
Yes.
You are.
Yeah, Wolf.
All right, making sure.
Yep.
Closet. How you doing, buddy? You doing all right?
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
I think I died again.
Listen, buddy. That one wasn't your fault.
Shame.
Yeah, thanks, man. I don't like this forest.
I don't like it either. Look, to think, to escape one problem, we ran into another.
Yeah, man. It was only a problem for you, though, selfish fuck.
I send him away.
Okay, you send him away. He goes,
I mean, it's not like the other members of the party didn't have metal gear they didn't want
no,
to lose.
no, it
Still,
like
but still, little shit.
you're not arguing to him anymore. He's
Yeah.
he's gone.
Yeah, fucking little shit.
Eden just kind of talks to himself, mumbling to himself a little bit. Oh, everyone else had metal shit too. With that though, it seems the storm has let up. You still see the dark clouds in the skies, but it is no longer raining. With that, the deep red in the sky past the clouds is getting darker. And you know it's about time for you guys to rest. You feel pretty exhausted, even at full hit points.
We have taken over a druid grove to rest him.
Yeah, 100%. Sick. Are you guys taking watches? Are you guys asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Sick. Who's taking the first watch?
I think Cameron should, since we only need 4 hours for me and Chaston to be up and at him again.
Yeah, and legit, I can't do shit. So even if I like at most, I could just alert y'all that there's something here, but I can't fight.
I'll take the first watch.
I'll say I could take first.
Cool.
Because second watch could be both me and Orion.
Well, second couldn't, but third could. Each of these watches are like 2.5 hours, give or take.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go first, then we'll have Sor go next, and then you two can handle the last.
Together, you
know. Sick.
Because I don't have dark vision, so it's better for me to do
does,
light or first light.
We talked last time. It doesn't get very dark
here. Yeah. At most, it gets to dim light. It never gets to full darkness. But still tough to see. Everyone, give me perception checks.
22 for my watch.
Hey, very nice.
All right.
Yo, Hunter. I got a 7.
Where's our AR Matone? We need him. Assist.
Oh, don't worry though. Kale got a nat 1.
I got a nat 1 for a 3.
Incredible.
We're so tired that we just don't see shit, except for Cameron.
Thor, you're taking the middle watch.
Mm-hmm.
And Orion, you're taking the last watch.
Yep.
Cool. Let me check something really quickly.
That.
Actually, is it okay? Because I know, could me and Orion both take the last watch?
Sure.
It ain't gonna make a difference with our.
I mean, I'd rather have 2 people awake than just one.
Yeah, we'll get to that one sec. I just gotta make sure of something real quick. Okay. Eden.
Yo.
as you feel yourself coming out of this like stasis you put yourself into to rest and let your body remend and reheal itself.
You gotta let the organic parts rest, you know.
Gotta let the organic parts rest, as well as the mechanical parts are self healing for the most part. They while you're in a sort of inactive mode, they will sprout little tools and begin to fix themselves. That being said, you feel a little tickle at the back of your mind. Sore.
Mm-hmm.
You. Nice, Justin.
I've been working on this in the background.
that rules. You see, Orion is kind of getting up, coming out of his elven trance. Orion, what was your perception?
7.
7. Okay. You're still able to see something that Sor didn't, which is a little strange because Sor, you're kind of like every now and then you're looking over at Orion, and then you look off into the distance, then back at Orion, then back to the distance. Orion, as you wake up, you kind of stretch out, rub your eyes a little, rub the sleep out of your eyes, kind of look around camp, and you see Quasit hunched over Eden's head, mumbling something in Abyssal.
Which I'm gonna like get real close to Quasit, like right behind him, be like, "What you doing, Quasit? What you doing?"
Give me a stealth check.
Let's see. +5 to stealth checks. I believe in stealth. 17.
He goes,
Hey, that's my job.
Just helping,
Oh yeah, what you doing?
making him sleep.
Heard a weird inflection in his voice. Then
you see the like red glow of the eyes and the lion's head part of the pelt start to like glow a little brighter, and he goes,
I'm helping.
my insight.
yeah, roll an insight check.
He couldn't possibly be lying to me, but if he is, I mean,
I am immune to magical sleep if that means anything.
let's see. Where's
This is the nightmare creature.
Yeah, alright.
14.
14 seems to be telling the truth.
No, well, I appreciate it, but you're gonna come on. Let's go sit together. I'm gonna pick up Quasit.
You know,
You pick him up, he goes,
I wouldn't be surprised if Quasit didn't actually kill this thing. That like the creature rammed into the wall chasing me and just like broke its neck. That was like,
you you
I'm
pick
like-
him up and take him away from Eden. Eden, you immediately feel yourself come out of this like resting mode. Kind of sit up. Your rest is over. You look around and see Orion carrying Quasit under his arm, with Quasit going, "No!"
I'm so glad you two are getting along.
He's such a good little friend.
I really appreciate having Quasit with us. He's such a. I'm really glad to have someone with me.
Hey, you want to play cards?
Who are you directing that to?
Both of you.
Yeah, Quad. We can play some cards.
Let me check something.
Same deal.
No deal.
Orion does not know how to play cards. It is not a proficiency.
You don't have to be proficient in cards to
I
play
was checking.
cards.
I know it's so hard on your voice.
I
but
used the
love
proficiency if he's ever
Quasit.
played before. He hasn't.
What'd you say, Caleb?
I said I know it's so hard on your voice, but I love Quasit.
He's
Oh,
my favorite, dude.
Well,
He's
feel
my
free
fucking
to,
favorite.
if you want, feel free to post because I can't post in here. Iron Monkey mode.
Oh, gotcha.
was like-
Yes. This absolutely incredible. Orion the Iron Monkey is born.
I now have
Posting.
I now have a villain persona, a normal persona, a hero persona. This is the story.
All of his personas are going to fracture into multiple personality disorder.
No, yeah. So here's what happens: if he mentally breaks, these will all become separate personalities, and I'll roll for day for which one you're dealing with.
Incredible.
Oh, it sounds like fun.
This is the guy who we think should be drugged up all the time.
He needs to be high to retain one personality for long enough.
Anyway, last watch goes by, Sor. You go back to sleep. You guys play cards. Everyone who's playing cards with Quasit roll a d20.
No question. Do I get advantage? Because actually no, I'm not able to see through his eyes, right? Because I don't have that spell yet.
You are able to see through his eyes.
So can I just fucking cheat? What? Just against Quasit?
Do you want to?
Yeah. I can let him win.
You start looking through his eyes, and he goes,
Quasit. Quasit, what?
you
Stop
see
making such a
through his
ruckus.
eyes close.
What am I
You,
to roll just the d20?
Orion, you see he starts to try and claw his eyes out.
Oh, are we not playing cards? Wait, hold on. You need a medical checkup. I'll check on you, and I'm gonna like tackle Closet.
You tackle him. He goes,
You said a d20?
yeah.
Okay, what's wrong with your eyes, buddy? What's wrong with your...
That's just an 11.
11. Still higher than he rolled. What was yours, Orion?
Dude, I stand by what I said. I don't know how to play cards. I got a 1. I do not know how to play cards.
That's so funny. Orion had maybe the best hand possible, but you're playing like 5-card draw, and he gave all the best cards away.
I want you to know, Orion just happy to be here.
Yeah, he's having a great time. You tackle Quasit to the ground, and prevent him from clawing his eyes out, giving him medical attention. He goes, "Stop! Your friendship hurts me."
The best it does. I learned that from Nico.
Oh Lord. Yeah, but Eden, you pretty easily win.
Yeah, alright. I mean, we're not playing for like bets or anything, so just having fun.
Quasit did say the same deal as last time.
Yeah,
but
I
you
said
don't
no
have
bets.
to hold him to that. Okay, cool.
I mean, like, no betting.
Sick.
You don't have
Yeah,
to
the
your
last
wings.
watch ends, and the sky starts to get brighter and brighter red.
Alright, let's get
You
the
have
hell out of
one
this
more
port.
day of travel ahead of you.
Hey, let's hope it's better than what just happened.
Is it my turn?
Go for it, bud.
Yeah, who wants to roll a d20?
What's going to happen here? The dice says 15.
Incredible.
All right, you said 15?
Yep.
Okay, 15. Okay. Huh. Cool. You guys move forward through this iron landscape out of this strange metal forest. Is the rest of this for me? Thanks. I have an omelet, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yum.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And a dope wife. Yes, that's true. Very true. Cool. 15. You guys hear kind of echoing through these iron hills and canyons that y'all are walking through. You hear chanting deep and like eerily beautiful, like a chanting men's choir, just floating through the ether in a language that I don't think any of you recognize. Tell me what languages you guys speak.
Celestial, Common, Draconic.
Aquan and common.
Celestial, common, giant, infernal.
Abyssal,
Ooh, that's a lot.
celestial.
Got you. None of you speak it,
Vibes.
but you
Maybe just
hear.
Quasit speak it.
I don't know. I never rolled for his languages. Let
Ooh.
me check.
It'd be so fun if you could.
Quasit starts tearing up.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Quasit, what's it saying?
I want to talk about it.
He banishes himself.
Somebody back.
No, I wouldn't. Looks like he really needs a moment.
Yeah, you guys make your way through. Whatever this chanting song is, it never fully ends throughout the day. The song shifts every now and then, rising into fast tempo climaxes, and then receding into slow, eerie, and almost mournful songs. Still not able to understand these. You see, eventually Quasit kind of calls himself back and goes, "Nobody look at me!" And he turns invisible, but you hear him traveling alongside you guys, just softly weeping.
Quasit, are you okay?
Oh, that's my
Quasit-
wife.
Quasit. Oh yeah, no, I expected as much. I was like, oh, Gravity Falls in the background. That's wild.
Mhm.
But Quasit, what you hear, buddy?
It's just so sad.
What's sad? That song, was it just a sad song, or is there more to it?
You don't know what it means?
Well, what language was it in?
Primordial?
Ah, yeah, no, I don't speak Primordial, unfortunately.
I don't think you'd understand.
Can you try to translate? At least the bits that you did hear,
No!
please.
No!
For some blood?
Would you do it for some baby blood?
You see he gets really giddy and starts translating. It seems to be a song from the perspective of soldiers, like their spirits are kind of floating through this plane and singing of their battles from when they were alive. You hear as he's translating this like long, endless song that's floating through these valleys. Seems to describe the life of one soldier and every battle he took part in, the people he killed, and how he was eventually killed before it moves on to another soldier's perspective and on and on. But in between each sort of chanting verse of this choir, it describes that they are all proud of who they were and who they fought for, and how they died. So Quasit kind of translates to you for probably 10-15 minutes. You hear the rough kind of translated stories of a few different soldiers before he kind of stops and again kind of breaks into sobs and just continues listening for himself.
It's very beautiful. Wish I could have understood it when it first came around. Thank you, Quasit. You'll be getting your blood back in town.
Where?
When we get back to town.
Which one?
The town in which me and my friends come from. The material plane.
Okay. It's a lot, right? A lot of baby blood?
I'll give you double than what I was going to give you originally.
Hooray!
Sick. You guys continue forward. The sky is just beginning to dim again. When you guys hear the rushing of wind and kind of feel it a little stronger as it's rushing through these like hills and canyons that you've been moving through. You see probably less than half a mile away from you as you crest over a hill, the edge of this perfectly cubular iron continent. You see off beyond it endless red sky filled with dark gray clouds, and you see an iron cube that is getting very, very close to the one that you're standing on. You see another continent is about to strike. By the way, just so we're clear, during your days of travel, there have been many impacts. So it's not like super uncommon. It happens a few times a day.
All right.
But
looks like we're gonna brace ourselves for impact.
No, I know what I must do, and I know how I must time this.
what are you
The
doing?
iron key, when the things are about to clash, is going to leap for the other continent.
All right. To be clear, you're leaping before they impact.
Because I, like, right before, because I feel like they're going to slam and I'm not going to be able to stand, and I don't know how long they're going to stay together.
Hey, it's fair. How close are the rest of you getting to the edge before you stop and brace yourselves?
Because how bad were these have the earthquakes been getting more intense as we've been?
Not more intense, but you've been thrown from your beds before, like middle of sleep. You've been thrown out of your chairs.
Gotcha. I think a
They've
solid
been pretty forceful.
a solid 25 feet away, maybe.
Okay.
It's can't swords fly?
I can.
Yeah. Sora, you want to fly?
I'm gonna grab Eden because he's the only one I can carry besides Orion, and I'm gonna take Ho.
Don't you still have your sword?
If he's still carrying it, got rusted and destroyed.
Yeah, did you continue to carry it?
I feel like I have to carry this thing out of respect because it might get repaired.
Then I don't know if you can lift him with the sword.
You can
No.
only and by the way, barely lift the sword off the face of the ground. With your wings, you can't carry anything else.
Well, what if you just? I mean, the cubes haven't collided yet. What if you just flew the sword over first, or flew one of us over?
I'll do that. I'll fly Eden over.
Okay. You fly Eden over, drop him on the other side. Eden, this cube, same like iron kind of earth. But you see, looking off into the distance, not hills. You see, many of these metal forests cropping up. This is a very, very different terrain than the one that you're leaving. This is a much more, if there is such a thing in this plane, a much more natural kind of environment.
Gotcha.
That being said, you drop Eden over and start making your way back to the other side. You see these cubes are right about to impact. They're moving pretty quickly for the fucking size that they are. Orion, give me an athletics check. And I want you to know, on anything 10 or less, you're absolutely fucked.
Odds are in my favor, and I am the Iron Monkey. And that's all that matters. That's a 13.
Okay. 13. You leap, Iron Monkey sailing through the air. You leap, grab the other side of the cube and kind of like slip and scramble, and part of your body is like hanging off the side between where these two cubes are about to impact. You scramble up and roll over the edge, just barely avoiding being crushed into not even paste, maybe mist, fully atomized between the incredible masses of these two continents impacting.
Hey, Iron
You,
Monkey.
yeah. That being said, everyone standing on the ground or on the ground in general, give me a dex save.
Oh, I'm good at these.
Dex save?
Yep.
Oh, dex save.
Yeah, that's a 6.
That's a 4.
17.
All right. Boom. Anyone who rolled a 15 or less takes 22 points of bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. As these two iron continents impact with each other, and metal shavings the size of skyscrapers rip up through the ground. And shavings smaller and smaller and smaller also rip up, but the entire like formation of these continents is bent and broken and shattered upon each other, as these two, again, continent-sized cubes of iron impact each other. The incredible mass absolutely destroying the landscape, throwing you all through the air. Anyone who is still on the first side, you are thrown back 100 feet away from where you were. So you're now 125 feet from the now curled, broken, and jagged edge of where these cubes meet. The sound here, you've heard it before, and you've heard it get louder as you've gotten closer, but the sound here of iron twisting and scraping and screeching against itself is absolutely deafening. Your ears start ringing to the same pitch almost immediately, and your ears start to bleed. It is absolutely horrifying. That being said, the cubes stay together for a few minutes. You guys see. Actually, give me perception checks.
Natural one.
All
My face
right.
hit the fucking
Incredible.
ground.
Yeah.
6.
For contrast,
Why
to
is
this
24.
natural
Just
1,
feel-
natural 20 for
Closet
22.
1, 2.
Incredible. Quasit. What does Quasit see? It's a good question.
Was it Caesar?
You see Quasit surfing one of these metal burrs the size of a house, flying up through the air. He goes, "I see everything!" You see the house-sized burr impacts with the other continent, and hear a
Oh no!
you feel he's disanimated, Hunter.
Good God.
Um,
Well, honestly, I can't say it's not well deserved, but still.
Soar with the bird's eye view. It's fitting you'd get a nat 20. You see off in the distance at the tree line of this huge forest on the other continent. You see a screaming army running through the trees. You see dozens and dozens of green, red, and blue lights as magic starts to light up the forest. And you see these figures. This army starts to sprint into the trees and disappears. Like not into the tree line, but into the trees themselves, and they disappear.
Ah.
Weird.
You gather this is how the army that constantly attacks the city that you were in gets there so quickly and back so quickly. That being said, with this kind of chaos, it is easy enough for you guys to one by one. It'll probably take Soar's help as the cubes are like destroying themselves against each other and making incredibly difficult and hazardous terrain. That being said, Soar, your ability to fly is incredibly fucking clutch here. You get people to a safe distance away from the cube's edge, and you all are safely on the next continent. Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay.
Alright.
Hell yeah, I knew
Alright.
being would come in handy.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
I have to stand out so much in this party. I'm dressed in all metal. I'm wearing a bunch of random assorted clubs and sticks I've collected. Fucking.
For sure, dog.
I have a backpack full of adamantine sticks.
You know,
It's
bro,
been an interesting day.
I feel I don't know how far gone Orion is, but he's somewhere.
Why would I be forgone?
We'll get him therapy when we get back.
This
Nice.
is me Hunter talking. I'm sorry. Eden is
I
not
look at
saying this out
Orion's
loud.
eyes and I see the
Sure.
messages of the stars.
You see what?
I look in Orion's eyes and I see the messages of the stars. This man is zooted.
Bro's still on his
see-
death weapons.
You
Bro's
can
gone.
read one thought behind his eyes. Monkey.
Good God. I
Return the monkey.
wish friendship was still behind those eyes. Jeez.
It's monkey, comma friendship.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen?
Monkey.
Have you not seen monkeys like take people's hands, like lead them around the forest? Like they do that. Like
I've also seen very horrible things that monkeys do.
I'm a friendly monkey. You know this.
Only sometimes. That being said, you've made it to the next cube. After about 20 minutes or so, you hear the screeching in the air stop, and feel the ground stop its now subtle trembling. And you see off in the tree line, all of you, now that you're kind of chilling on this new continent, a bunch of lights start to appear in the forest again, and you see this time a little clearer as it's only about 100 yards away from where you guys are. You see little like magical rifts appear in these trees, these metal trees, splitting them, tearing them in two, to form portals for soldiers to walk back through.
I just want to make sure we're totally sure this is the continent of the city we're supposed to go to, right? Just want to be really sure before I do something.
Fairly certain.
Well, if it's
You-
not, then we wasted a whole
so-
bunch of time.
Here are the facts that your party is certain of, just to make sure we're all on the same page. This is what your party actually knows. The city you were in was attacked by a warlord who fit the description of the warlord that you are supposed to be returning an artifact to, that was stolen. Your party is very confident that the Aeromaton that they took back is the artifact that was stolen. And seeing this army coming out of trees and this forest and regrouping, you see the same warlord coming through a tree, flanked by hobgoblin mages.
Can I
Looking frustrated.
can I just jog towards them with the Aeromaton behind me? No weapon out, no hood on my ghillie suit.
Certainly. Are the rest of you going?
No.
No, you're
I've
staying
been
back.
told I shouldn't approach
Allow me, I
when we
got
see him.
So I don't feel comfortable with
make-
him going by himself.
However, I won't be hiding. I'll make sure that I'm definitely being well spotted.
To make
right.
sure that I do not get skewered for just appearing near them. As I get closer, I'm calling, Mr. Warlord, delivery.
That's so funny.
And I'm holding the soul in my hands as I
I've
jog.
got a message for you delivered. Your eyes only. Here.
Yeah, you hold the soul up in the air, yell delivery.
Mission complete.
You see, so Sword, did you say you're coming up with him too? You said you were uncomfortable with him going alone.
Yeah, I'll be flying behind him.
Are you dragging the big ass sword with you?
That almost what I
No.
expected him.
Yeah, leave.
Okay.
No weapons.
You leave the big ass sword behind. The automaton as you guys are jogging forward, you hold the soul up in the air and are yelling this. The warlord and the rest of the army turning and slowly moving out of the tree line, trying to get a glimpse of who dares speak to this warlord
Yes.
like this in such a brazen manner. They see you. The automaton grabs you by the shoulder, Orion, and stops you from running, stopping himself.
Hmm?
And the automaton goes, in your head, please do not.
I mean, I'll stop. This guy's my friend.
Sorry, buddy, but mission's a mission.
Return me if you must, but give me my soul.
Will you? How do I ask this? You'll go to them willingly if I give you your soul?
Yes.
All Orion has no reason to doubt this Aerobaton. I'll hand him the soul and let him walk over on his own.
You hand him the soul. You hear, thank you, Iron Monkey. And you see, with the yellow glow behind the black chain veil of his helm, you see just a little curling of a golden glowing smile behind the veil as well. With that, sorry?
I said I'll smile back. Stay safe, friend.
Yeah, you hear and feel movement in your pocket. You pull out the contract that your group has to fulfill these quests, and see very quickly, like blazing in fire, marking across the paper that you've gotten for this quest. You see writes like "End fire quest completed."
Oh shit!
Ah, I give a thumbs up to the party.
All right.
With that, you see the Aormaton looks back at you guys. As it walks forward, it drops its mace into its hand, and starts to charge for the warlord.
Well, I'm gonna walk back to the other like, well, the question.
Eden literally just turns around and just
Oh, should
wipes
we
his
see if-
hands as like the metaphorical, just wiping your
I would say,
hands of the
while
situation.
they're watching this thing charge, I just walk over and show them the paper, like, hey, we did it.
Hey, we did it! All right, awesome.
Should we see if we can get a transportation to where we need to go?
Can I look?
Looking at the battle happening, bro,
You look back; it's a slaughter.
dog. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think that's happening, bud.
I think our friend can give us a ride as I look at the Armaton killing everyone.
You know, I'd like that if he could.
Yeah, are you guys just watching this Aormaton? These are you're not sure if the people here you're encountering are in their afterlives and spirits, or if they're like actual mortal people who are still alive. It's tough to say, but you hear screams as this guy tears through this army. They what?
Well, they pissed off the thing that they shouldn't have pissed off.
So-
So not my problem. They can try and
What do you-
survive on their own.
What do you guys think happens if there's no owner of one of these islands?
Well, I
I guess it would go to the victor.
Huh.
Unless they all die of natural causes, I'd assume it goes to the victor.
I don't think anyone owns these islands.
Well, from Orion's perspective, every one of these islands we've been to so far has like a warlord, multiple generals that lead it, like, you know, in these cities. Own in that sense. Because someone can control this fucking island. Because they're making it clash with this other island over and over again.
Huh.
You know?
Well, what's that next place we gotta go to?
I believe it was a different island entirely.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was told to us when we were asking how close these two places were.
Because it was the mining quest.
Yeah, the clearing materials.
So these two continents held the city that stole the thing and the city that the thing was stolen from, and it was pretty convenient and easy that they were close together, and the armies kept fighting. The quest for like clearing out this mine is on a continent that, from your very limited knowledge, you don't think has impacted the cube that you're on.
So we'd have to rely on teleportation.
Assumedly. Or waiting for that cube to strike.
Yeah. How much time has passed since we started this quest? Because I mean, we had a month to complete at least the first one. I wanted to kind of get an idea of how much time we have
Yeah,
left.
the one for the actual grade. Yeah.
Yeah. Through the course of this, about a week and a half.
Okay, so we roughly have about a week and a half left.
So if we can get there, we have time.
I mean, you have about 2.5 weeks left, right?
About 4 weeks.
Because months of 4 weeks.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Slightly over 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we can get there in any meaningful amount of time, we should be able to do the other quest. It's just how are we gonna get there?
Well, I guess first up is waiting until our new friend here finishes doing his job.
Yep.
Orion, how many what kind of baked goods you still got that aren't your blueberry muffin and are not drugged out?
I'll open like the other layers that had other stuff. You see brownies. You see brownies in one. You see donuts in another.
Who wants to have fun with prestidigitation baked goods?
You know, I am kind of tempted.
But I must say, in honor of the person who cooked them, we should at least eat some that are regular first before we want to have fun with flavors.
I'll take a plain one.
All right. Who wants brownies and who wants donuts?
Honestly, I'm feeling like, what kind of donuts are they?
I'll take a donut.
That was the
I would
most
think-
southern way of saying, I want a donut.
I would think they'd be more simple donuts. So like a simple chocolate glaze, a normal one, like a normal glaze, you know.
Yeah, I
More-
was
more
wondering
simple.
if they were like cake versus like the regular ones.
No, they're regular donuts.
Gotcha. So you actually have good taste. That's what I was wondering.
Yep. I'm not a psycho.
Yeah, Eden will take a plain glazed donut.
All right.
I have to separate myself from the character here. I'll take a donut, but I physically can't eat any more donuts after the competition.
You're just fucking weak. So weak.
Like,
Damn, dog.
I'm not tempted. I do not have the craving to eat a donut anytime soon.
Bro,
I want to say
The competition was so long ago, brother.
it was.
Wasn't that like literally like last July or whatever?
I actually want a donut now.
What was that?
I don't have the craving.
Bro, I haven't eaten sugar in so long. I would kill for a fucking donut right now.
I want to say for the party, everyone sees Orion grab the last muffin.
The blueberry?
Yep.
It's
watch
his.
I
Listen,
watch intently.
it's his. He is the only one who is allowed to eat that muffin.
He looks so ecstatic as he just sits down and starts eating his blueberry muffin.
Yes.
The world
Does
is
this mean he's a
saved.
bit more sane again?
The world is saved.
Who knows?
And the party can guess, if no one took it, this was indeed his celebration muffin he was saving for the end of the mission.
Fuck yeah. We did it, boys! Orion is saved.
Yeah, he's back to sanity. Although Nico's gonna lean over, look at him, and go, "I want blueberry muffins for my birthday now. That looks really good."
Muffin.
Secondary objective completed. Save Orion's mentality.
Yep. He is sane for another day, for another mission.
Good God. If we gotta keep saving specific baked goods so Orion doesn't go fucking crazy, this is gonna be a wild campaign, gentlemen.
Whatever good it is, it will always be in the same spot in the middle of one of the boxes.
And it will always be different than the others around it.
It will.
The blueberry muffin, the sea of carrot cake muffins.
Orion makes a bunch and then specifically makes one, like a specific one for each mission that he's going on.
I know that was like the perfect blueberry bun. I wonder what the next perfect baked good we're gonna see.
Look, we'll see what I decide.
All right,
cheesecake brownie bite.
I don't know. See what you decide.
And then so all of us are just enjoying our time watching the carnage take place. What is our
You know what? I'm gonna as he moves around, I'm gonna go through and loot their fucking bodies.
I think you should let
as he's going.
Yeah, do it when he's done.
Once he's done, yeah.
Yeah,
once
we
he's
can
done.
We were told to loot and pillage by the principal. We'll check through for useful shit after.
Yeah.
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 Get some good shit here.
You see over the course of this battle, this guy is lightning fast, extremely proficient with the Morning Star that he's using, but he's casting incredibly powerful spells that Eden, I mean, like you've read books of like higher level spells, mechanically speaking, 7th, 8th, 9th level. He's cast multiple like reality breaking spells. Like you see, he slashes his Morning Star through the air, causing a rift about 100 feet above, and you see 4 meteors rip through it, slamming into the army. This guy is a fucking terror on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm. You know, guys, I know Eden right now is a chronomancer, but I feel like Eden's about to delve into the path of just becoming like a reality mage. Who knows?
Don't bring back the era of high magic again. We did that once. It wasn't a great time.
You never know. This time will be better.
I'll be responsible, I promise.
Yeah, Hunter gets to be irresponsible this campaign. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I need one, guys. Come on.
You get to clean up his messes.
Hunter's irresponsible near the end of the campaign, though.
Maybe a little.
Also, he just procedurally gets less and less responsible as the campaign goes on.
How it's usually the longer the specific character he's playing lasts. How does the teacher like look about all of this? What's going on?
That's what I was asking.
The teacher, fully like stone faced, sitting back. You see, she's writing in a notebook, watching your party.
Does the teacher want a donut or brownie?
I should have offered the teacher.
She politely declines.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Hurt Orion's feelings a little. It's fine.
And there it goes. That's what shatters him. He's fucking done.
He says, even if it's this blueberry muffin?
Oh,
no. No. Orion can't shatter himself willingly.
I'm going to make the blueberry muffin offer like the equivalent of Orion offering his soul to somebody. Like, that's...
Yo, Quasit's gonna be like, "Can I have that blueberry muffin?"
Oh, dude. One day.
Yo,
By
actually,
the way,
hold
do
on.
you
No.
summon him back?
Yeah, I'm gonna summon him to watch the onslaught.
Uh, Sick. Yeah, you summon him back.
Hey, Quasit.
He starts tearing up again.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I thought you'd like this. Orion's
Um,
giving out some baked goods. You want any?
Yes, please.
All right, he can take what he wants from the box.
He takes a like Boston cream filled donut.
Not a bad choice. You know what? Quasit, I respect it. It's a good one.
Thank you.
He starts fucking it.
You know, as long as it makes.
Oh, okay. I look away with the clapping in sound. I'm just gonna keep looking forward.
Yeah, he's having a great time. You like force him to fly like 100 yards away.
It's like, go over there.
But
Go over
you
there.
know he's having a great time watching this mayhem.
Yeah, you know, man
He's a
deserves to-
demon. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, I know. That
He
doesn't mean I
gets
have to
off
like
of
it.
He's not
Sure.
generally a good person.
I mean, yeah,
No,
that's
for
why
sure, for
that's
sure.
why I
There's-
didn't
I'm just
immediately
saying.
reprimand him for doing it.
There's a line that donut did not deserve.
Sora's not surprised, but still.
Like, listen,
Yeah.
I understand demons do what demons will do. That's why I didn't instantly be like, no, bad, bad
Yeah.
Quas. Just send him
For
away.
sure.
Thing.
You just sent him away. Sick. Yeah, he has a great time. The battle lasts probably 40 minutes. Ending pretty climactically. Like you guys are basically watching a movie. Any stray spells or like bolts that get close to your party never really impact with one of you. The closest one gets like 15 feet away, hitting the dirt close to you.
Oh my god.
It's like a-
3D.
Oh my
like a
god,
three-
it's just Shrek 4D.
I was saying it's a 4D fucking movie we're watching of a war.
Yeah,
It's like
just
we're-
showering
it's
like
we're
iron
there.
dirt all over you guys. It's like watching a fucking Civil War reenactment.
Yeah.
No, it's watching the actual Civil War, that first battle where rich people just went to watch with picnics.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yes,
Did
for
happen.
for sure.
Wasn't that the Battle of Stonehenge? I can't. Not Stonehenge. No,
Stonehenge?
Battle of Stonehenge.
The
Oh,
Battle of
that's it.
Stonehenge.
No, that's it for me, boys. I think I've just.
He
ruined
said,
my
"I
career. That's it. It's all over for me, boys.
It's all ogre now.
Yeah. The battle ends climactically with the Aormaton killing, resurrecting, then re-killing the warlord. And then there's quiet. From these bodies, you see the Aormaton starts to walk around, collecting corpses and moving them all into a pile. Nico, do you try to go loot now?
But I just gotta say, don't recommend it.
I'd like to help.
Look,
Not loot,
yeah,
but help him with the pile.
I'll help move the bodies, I guess, instead, since he's been so good to us.
We'll see what he does with the bodies. I don't think we want to get into that.
Gotcha. You help him move bodies into a pile. Takes about 20 minutes. And these are pretty large creatures. These are mostly ogres, full-blooded orcs, hobgoblins. There are goblins also. There are like smaller ranks who were their kind of ranged forces. But takes a while. But eventually you get them all piled up with the warlord kind of mounted on top. And you see he levels his morning star at the pile and launches a ray of magic into it that slams into the mountain, immediately turning the corpses that it instantly impacts into iron. And you see this like iron touch spread amongst the corpses, fully sealing them in this gruesome display of bodies, kind of locked in time. Here, he looks over to you, Orion, and you, Nico, and he goes, again in your head, "Thank you. They will
No
not
problem.
resurrect like this."
Alright, I'll just nod with a smile.
You see, like, breathlessly, this Aormaton kind of sighs. Shoulders slump a little bit with seemingly exhaustion. And kind of looks around. You see the Aormaton, by the way. His metal is fucking wrecked. It's scorched, pocked with like acid marks, and parts of it are disintegrated away. He's looking pretty rough. But he kind of looks around. "I will be on my way soon. Is there something you would wish of me in return for the kindness that you have shown me?"
Well, I'll look to Orion.
I know I should make a useful wish. I
Please,
know I should.
please.
Please ask for the thing that we actually fucking need.
You mean like the transport?
Yes.
Yes,
That's what I was gonna.
What?
that's the
You're
useful
making it
thing
seem
that.
like you weren't gonna say that, bro.
God damn.
Do we have like a map showing where the other thing is?
We have the name of the city.
You do have the name of the city.
Yeah. Orion will say like, "Oh, nothing much. We just need to go here." As I go to try and find the name of the city. Because
And just to make sure, this one was the retrieve rare minerals from
Yeah, the mining one.
Fulton.
Yeah.
there it is. Because we need to go to. I'm assuming the city's name is Thunderforge. Because then we have Thuldanon.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we want to go to the city first, or where the mines are? I'm assuming the city first.
Yeah,
City
I'd like to go to the
first.
city first.
Yeah. Not much, friend. We just need to go to Thunderforge if you could.
The creature thinks for a moment, nods, and motions for the rest of your allies to gather. Eden and Sor kind of come over along with the teacher, and Quasit, who has finished himself and the donut.
I literally get rid of him and bring him back.
You get rid of him and bring him back. He comes back. I'm not filthy anymore.
It's for my
Okay.
sanity. Listen, I did not condemn you, so we're gonna have to work with that.
I did something you'll never do.
You're right. I will
You
never fucking
defiled the
bring no
donut.
donut.
Sick. Yeah, you all gather together.
I can't help but love and hate Quasit at the same time. I am not upset at my choice of grabbing this guy, but I can tell he's gonna be a pain in my ass.
You all feel a shove forward as you're shunted through space, teleporting quickly. You reach a part of this plane that has a different fucking vibe. The skies are choked by ash and smoke. You don't see the bright red glow of the day. It's all dim through the haze. You smell the burning of coal and corpses. This industry of war, floating on the wind, coming from a absolute fucking mega fortress of a city built into the side of an iron mountain. You see the Thunder Forge. Let me pull up
warming.
the Thunder Forge. What?
Talk about global warming.
Hell yeah.
Guys,
Global warming, thank you.
these guys are rolling coal.
This feels I feel
you
like I'm a
guys-
fish out of water here, definitely.
You guys hear off in the distance this like sound of grinding and roaring steel on steel. You see off in the distance a cloud of sparks rising up from the horizon that you see as gets closer. You see a large cavalcade of probably 15 to 20 like large war machine vehicles, like the size of Nico's monster truck back home, but fully tanked out, covered in heavy metal armor, with large like metal like Arcano cannons hanging over the sides in different directions on swivels. You see different like dwarves in this huge war band screaming at the top of their lungs as this fucking convoy shoots past you. You hear a dwarf yell across, "Go home, kids!" As the kind of whirring of these
We got a job to do here, though.
Arcanotech engines kind of explodes past you. You see they roll up to the front of the city where a massive iron elevator that they all park on starts to click bit by bit, raising them up into the side of the mountain where the entrance to the Thunder Forge is. By the way, this elevator is like, it's like 300 feet wide. It's not really an elevator. It's just the
It's an
closest thing you can
industrial lift.
approximate to it.
Cargo
Yeah, it's an industrial lift, a cargo elevator. Sure. Yeah. Sick. With that, the Aeromaton goes again. Thank you all.
Thank you for your help too.
Takes his own soul out, and you see, plucking with just his pointer finger and thumb, he pulls a small like essence of light out of this like non-Euclidean geometric thing that is his soul, and he kind of looks across you all, then landing on Eden, flicks it forward, and you see it flies into your chest and disappears. You feel nothing from this, Eden. But he goes, should you need any further assistance, do not call me in a fight, please. But I'm willing to help if you have long-term projects that need it.
Thank you, sir. I'll certainly call you up. Thank you.
Cool. Giving that to the spellcaster to reach out to him. You have a like basically a sending stone with this guy. You can like use sending to him once a day, kind of thing, if you wish.
All right. I'll put that in my notes.
Cool. Would you like to check your notes?
Another day has passed. I sure will.
Alright.
I can't exactly remember what happened the other day, with this item that I had, but that's fine.
Yeah, crazy. Roll a d20.
All right. 11.
11. Sick. You see purchased dimension hopping yo-yo from Dr. V.
Yo, guys, I got this sick yo-yo.
When
Yeah.
when did you get
Oh,
that?
I mean, I've had it this whole time. How do you think I disappeared yesterday?
No, no, wait, no.
To me,
You had a spray can.
Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Nico. See, listen, I might not have remembered what I got, but Nico did. I appreciate you reassuring me, Nico. Thank you so much.
I mean, your notes are never wrong, my friend.
Am I crazy?
No, you're not.
Nico,
Well,
you should not be feeding me in my delusions. I will be telling you that right now.
Like,
But I
I'm looking-
appreciate you as the player.
I'm looking at Thor and I'm like,
Any character, it makes sense to him.
I'm looking at Thor and I'm like, he bought a ray gun and now he has this. He had the spray can. What did he buy?
I don't know. I mean, I'm still confused about how he was able to hold a puck or a black hole in his hand.
I'm so confused.
A what? I mean, you mean this yo-yo that I killed that dwarf with the other day?
No, you had a black
I
hole.
tried- I mean,
That was something
no,
different.
you guys
Yeah,
might
this-
have
That was something
thought
different
that,
time.
but I kind of like flung it at his chest, and it sent that part to a different dimension.
Eden,
I look back at
was-
Thor. You need a therapist.
I'm gonna need a therapist after all of this.
Incredible. So, you guys are standing out here. The Aromaton disappears. You have this dimension hopping yo-yo that you bought from Dr. V for 12 gold pieces.
I did.
It was really a deal, but
That was a year's
I
worth of
remember you
allowance.
asking you to buy something for me too, and I don't know
Huh?
where that money went.
I don't remember that.
Did he buy a shape-shifting item? I don't.
Those exist?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I've had this yo-yo this whole time.
Oh,
What about the
Ryan is
coffee
having an
maker?
existential crisis.
What about
Well,
the
no,
coffee
you
maker?
couldn't have used the dodo.
Yeah, I still have the coffee maker.
The yo-yo to tear open the wall. It only works on people.
And the
Yeah,
ray gun?
And you
What
killed the
ray gun?
Darklings with the hole puncher and
No, that was the yo-yo because they just
No.
got to a different dimension.
What
Oh my
about the
God,
wrench that got us out of the plane of air?
Oh my God.
Dimension to somewhere else.
he's gone insane.
I mean, I'm. It's a just explanation of what we've been doing this whole time. It's been variations of dimension hopping with my yo-yo. I'm very skilled with it. I can't do tricks though. I haven't done that yet.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my phone crystal here.
I don't think you've ever mentioned that in the past once. To take a video, bro.
I, however, do take pictures.
I have
of
one.
Was made clear.
I want to take a
I'll
photo
take a
of
picture of you.
Yo, you got a point. Take a picture of him now and show him this item later.
Me with like in a triangle, with the yo-yo, just ooh.
Take a picture of him with the yo-yo, and then a picture of the yo-yo.
This would be so funny if the pictures change, guys. I'm just
I
gonna put
swear
that
to
out
God.
right now.
We're never gonna show you if it changes.
You take a picture. Yeah, you take a picture of him with the yo-yo. Y'all taking selfies outside the city.
Fucking Valley Girl's like, oh my god, we're here in front of this big mining town.
Oh my God! Like yes.
So, were you looking to head into the city to get information on the quest?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Sweet. So, are you going to the elevator, or Soar? Are you flying up to the platform that this fortress?
I don't know if we can fly into a raised fortress.
Oh, what could go wrong?
I don't know if bro wants to get shot down today.
No,
Yeah.
I'll stick with.
I mean, you see like dozens, if not hundreds, of large arcane, like artillery cannons, sticking out of the side of the mountain, just like roiling smoke coming out of it.
Man,
yeah, it's
this is a different like level of technology and power of the last two cities.
1,000,000%.
I would pay to see one of those just invade this city. Like,
I'll tell you right now, doesn't go great.
It's
Bro, like the sky has changed color, and we're still in this same fucking realm. Like, oh my god,
Same plane, different sky.
Like,
yeah.
whoa. The coal that they burn, the industry.
The absolute industry
This
that
is
they
what
brought
the
to this
future
plane.
will be.
Climate change? I sure hope it does.
Yeah, you guys.
God.
Incredible. You guys head up to the elevator, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
You guys head up to the elevator. It has since come back down since the last kind of party of vehicles went up, entered the city, and you saw the fortress close itself again. You walk up, stand on the elevator. Let me roll a d4. Soar. You hear in your head. All right. Give me your names, identification, and why you're here at the city.
Oh. Well, we're the Misfits. We are here on a mining quest in Thunderland.
Soldanen.
Soldanen. Thank you.
It's okay. I know you have trouble with words sometimes. It's alright.
I do. My party mates are Orion, Eden, Nico, and the occasional. I look for Quasit.
Do I have to register my familiar?
I mean, you hear him talking out loud. Are you asking Soar?
Yeah. No, well, I'm asking the guy.
Oh, you don't hear this voice.
Oh,
Only
okay.
Soar hears
He's
this
talking
voice.
to Soar's head.
Oh,
He's not.
okay.
Yeah.
Soar, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm being asked to report our identities and why we're here.
Oh, can you ask him if I need to register my familiar?
Oh yeah, sure. Do we have to register the familiar?
Yes, all familiars, beast companions, and otherwise mounts or other strange entities who will enter the city do need to be registered.
I nod. Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll bring up Quasit then. Just
Do you have your familiar identification card ready on hand?
I actually just got my. Oh,
Do you
I
have
guess I
your
can't.
familiar identification card?
This is a recently acquired familiar, so I do not.
Recently acquired familiar. So no.
Within the last like 2 days.
They're all recently acquired familiars. Okay.
I
No, I
report. I
swear,
repeat that.
I promise.
Poor dude.
Put me in a zone of truth. Trust me.
And who's that last one with you?
The professor.
You just haven't mentioned your teacher.
Oh, that is our teacher. She's our overseer.
Is this a field trip?
We are from a school of adventurers, and we are on a quest.
Very fun. Okay. Well, we're gonna bring you all in. We're gonna frisk you, use some magical divination on you. If you have any, besides the familiar you've already reported. By the way, what kind is it?
It's a closet.
Yep.
Fucking demons.
Okay. Understandable to me.
Yeah, no, like legit.
We're going to give you some contracts to sign that you intend to do, nor will you ever do harm to the city or its residents in any way. We'll need your familiar to sign this as well. Additionally, we're going to give your familiar a pretty heavy frisking, but if it's similar to most quasits I see come through the city, it'll probably enjoy it.
I was about to say he'll probably enjoy it.
I look to Eden. So we're all gonna have to sign a contract to not cause any harm to the people. That includes the closet, and the closet's gonna get a very heavy frisking.
How does the closet react to that?
Quasit goes. That's it.
I can hear the "God damn it, Bobby" already.
God damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Quasit. Stop getting aroused by the guards touching you.
Sweet. With that, you guys feel the elevator start clicking up. And in about 5 minutes, the elevator reaches about halfway up the mountain where you see the entrance to this fortress is. You see huge iron double doors reinforced by locks on locks on locks start to click open one by one and then fully open with nay but a line as these iron gates are incredibly well taken care of and oiled.
Nice.
You see a small team of 6 heavily armored dwarves come just jogging out, not like in a super hurry, but jogging out of the fortress in y'all's direction. You hear the same voice that you heard in your head from the one in the lead, Soar. This very, very, very like stocky and battle scarred looking dwarf. You see very visibly one of his hands is fully gone, and the other hand just has 2 fingers on it. Kind of runs out and goes, "All right, my name is Engineer Flip. It's nice to meet you, Misfits." Kind of like gives a half bow in your direction, not meaning disrespect, just he's done this 1,000 times to 1,000 different parties.
Yeah,
it's the service industry face, literally.
Yeah, I get it.
For sure. He goes, Welcome, Misfits. Of course, another pat down. Gonna cast some divination, make sure everything's up to snuff. If you have any artifacts of extreme importance that you are bringing into the city, please note that here in these forms. And otherwise, please enjoy your stay in Thunderforge. With that, he kind of takes a step back. Sorry?
Does my yo-yo count?
It's a very
He
magic.
flicks down some magic glasses that kind of like light up. As he looks at them, he goes, "Yes, any artifacts, any and all artifacts, please. Yes, this is an artifact."
Oh, shit.
I try to hold
Well,
out the rusted
That's good to
training
know.
sword.
You what? Sorry.
I try to hold
Sword?
out the rusted training sword I have.
Oh, the one was a
Looks
very.
looks. He looks over at it. This has terrible enchantments on it.
I guess the point. How do you?
This is not our
This is not
near
incredible.
artifact level.
I just wanted to make sure.
I'm sorry to tell you. Well, okay.
I'm just sitting here. No magic items, covered in various unrefined metals.
I think
For sure.
I'm just standing here. The only couple magic items I have are not.
Dog,
that-
you're fucking loaded. I don't
Yeah,
want
but
to hear
I
anything
don't
about
have
you.
money. I have
He
money.
is
I don't
loaded.
have
He
magic
has
items.
just a ton of mundane shit on him. Mundane plate armor. You got some like common, uncommon, maybe even rare magic items.
Oh,
Not super sure about that, but nothing artifact level.
He has one that's purple, but not because the +3 dagger. I believe those are
Yep.
very.
It's
But
very rare.
Oh, gotcha.
But
Yeah. For
I
sure.
know he doesn't.
I mean, that's fair. Well, yeah, there's a full step between the two.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah. With that, you guys go through. It's probably an hour-long process of different divinations. Them like interviewing you with Zone of Truth. They don't split you guys up in like a hostile way like the first city did. They'll just like conduct this small little like interview with your party here. And with that, Engineer Flit, as he introduced himself, once again goes, "All right, well, everything checks out. That closet really is a feisty one. I'm not gonna lie.
I've recently figured that out.
Yeah, well, maybe next time don't be a warlock. I don't know." He turns around and goes, "All right, boys, we're wrapped up. Again, Misfits, welcome to Thunderforge." And they lead you into the city. The city is alive with an energy that you have felt from no other place any of you have been. There are elevators of differing sizes going up and down through this almost entirely hollowed out iron mountain that travels deep, deep, deep into the ground through layer after layer after layer of this city built on industry. You see these huge, like war tanks, these monster trucks, like monster truck sized machines of war kind of moving down the street, heading into different like shops and alleyways, some just being used as personal transport vehicles. You see there are like different sized elevators, some for vehicles, some for just people. There are like a couple bridges that span over the wide expanse of this like huge hole bored through the mountain. You see like far down. This, by the way, inside is very, very well lit with magical lights. You see far down at the bottom, there is like, it looks a little rougher and the industry is a little not quite as kept up, as that seems to be the point where the city has gotten to mining, and they're like continuing from there, mining for resources under this mountain. Yeah, you see different levels have different like vibes to them as well. You see this top level where you're at seems to house most of like the huge vehicles, these arcanotech vehicles of war. The one beneath you seems to deal a lot with like you see huge vents and pipes moving through that layer that vent up like this huge cloud of smog that shoots up through the ceiling of the mountain, pumping out into the sky above, and kind of on and on it goes. Yeah, crazy alive city. You see mostly dwarves, gnomes, some humans, and like so on and so forth, but not mostly mostly not some of the more monstrous races that you've seen here in this plane. So, heading in here, what are you looking for? Who are you looking for? What are you searching out?
I
We're
mean,
gonna be mining. Should I go buy a pickaxe?
probably. I mean, we just need to find out where Thuldanin is and what exactly materials they're looking for, right? Because it's not like a. So let me go read the quest. Exactly. Retrieve rare minerals from a dangerous mine in Thuldanin to enhance Thunderforge's weaponry.
Yeah, what is considered rare materials in this realm?
I mean, I guess that's what we have to go find out. So where are we going to find out?
Probably the forges.
So works for me.
You said the forges?
Mm-hmm. I guess
All right.
there's probably a lot of forges here, but I guess one of the first ones we come across.
Yeah, 100%. You guys move through the city, taking one of these elevators down to where you see this like it's a district of industry. You see massive burning forges all around this ring that kind of goes around the city. You don't see it's not separated into like shops or like individual like craftsmen. Like everybody seems to be working together. You see people bringing huge like folded and forged high strength steel parts out of a forge, like a 20-foot long steel plate to go along one of these war machines. You see like 8 of these dwarves lifting chains that lifted out of the forge, and they all bring hammers down on it in unison. Some are singing songs to keep tempo with their hammers. Some are just kind of silently going at their work. Everyone is busy though. I'll say give me perception checks.
But you know who's never busy, boys?
All
The
of you.
innkeeper, at least in these towns. All right, let's see a good perception roll, please. Nope. Again, another poor roll. That's a 4.
Incredible.
I think I've used up all my luck this session.
Can someone roll high? Thank you, Sword.
You're welcome.
'Cause I
19.
high. Well, all right, relying on Soar. All right.
Yeah. I mean, 11's not terrible, but it's worse than my passive.
Quasit rolled a 2.
Nice.
Attaboy.
The hero
You
is all
see,
got it.
he sees the light of the forges down here and goes,
Ah, it's so pretty.
and like a moth just starts slowly moving towards them.
Good God, Quasit's gonna fucking die.
What'd you say?
Quasit's gonna die.
You can prevent.
You're letting him go?
No, I just imagine him go like a mosquito towards like one of those buzzers. He's gonna like go like right into one.
Yeah, he's like
Yo,
slowly just
every time he's about to
inching
go,
towards it.
just reset your side.
Yeah, no, I just resummon him back to me every time he gets a little too close to the fire.
For sure. Yeah, he keeps doing that. Every time he gets summoned back,
Oh, so pretty.
Dead. It's like a reset.
incredible. What was the highest perception?
19.
Yeah.
19. 19 solid. You see you see a pretty beefy dwarf. Long black beard with a kind of scraggly black top knot. Wrapped around with like not shiny jewelry, but like Damascus steel, little beads and bindings around his beard and top knot. You see he has like different steel rings on his fingers. Looks like some sort of boss here, as he's not like shouting out orders to people, but you see people running up to him, talking to him, like showing him pieces of metal. He like friendly puts a like large meaty hand on their shoulders, gives them some instruction and how to do better, and sends them back on their way.
You know, if we had an artificer on our team, this would be the place. I'm telling you.
No, this is Eider's dreams.
Yeah, right.
This would have been freaking
However,
Seeker's dream city.
I feel like this would
Material
remind Crab too
amount.
much of his father and how much he disappointed him about not becoming an artificer.
Who? What?
Karab not becoming an artificer. I feel like his dad would love this place.
This would have been rough. Yeah, Karav would have seen this and been like, "Wow, I hate it, but my family would have loved it."
My family would have loved it.
It's fine.
Oh well. All right. Well, who's the talker here? It ain't sure shall ain't me.
I'm approaching my new friend. Back and
No
forth.
shame.
Don't worry. No shame at all.
Heard, chef.
I'll approach my new friend. Everyone's a new friend here.
Yeah, you approach your new friend. You guys start approaching. He sees you coming and like makes a little weird side eye at the Quasit, who fully walks past him, trying to head for one of the forges.
Yeah. Oh, Quasit, you silly goose.
Yeah, silly guy. The guy here, the dwarf, goes, "Oh, what are you children doing here?"
So we're here for the mining quest in Foldanon.
The mining quest.
I'll pull up
Kind of like
whatever. Yeah.
like kind of raises his head and eyes, kind of thinking. Well, Dannon, that's pretty dangerous. Who gave you this quest?
Our
The
school.
the Thunderheart Academy.
Couldn't speak to who that is, but you are your students,
Adventuring students.
Correct.
adventuring students. Oh, interesting. They teach that?
Yes.
Shit, wild. Are you their parent or their teacher? Your teacher goes, I am a chaperone. And this one's teacher. And she motions over to Soar.
Hello.
And he goes, no shit. All right, well, adventurers in training. Kind of ruffles your hair, Orion. He goes, well, Voldanon's a little dangerous, but we have probably some other things in this city to definitely be done by some fledgling adventurers.
I mean, it might be a nice change of pace. We did just come deal with those warlords. Maybe a nice break would be welcome.
What warlords? I'm sorry. I am Guildmaster Toreen. What are your names?
I'm Eden, sir.
I'm Orion.
Eden, Orion.
Hello, I am Soar.
And I'm Nico.
So pretty. As he
Oh,
All
steps
right,
back.
I just get rid of him.
Okay, you get
That's
rid of him.
Quasit.
He goes, did you register that familiar?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I mean, hey,
No, it's good. It's fair. It's fair.
I really don't super care,
No.
but
We have the completed quest paper with the complete burn-in, right? Because it.
Yeah.
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 Can I just show him the? Can I just show him the? It doesn't matter now that we did it, right? Just, yeah, I'll just show him
you
the.
show him the other quest. He goes, "Oh, you so you retrieved some artifact."
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Welcome back.
hello.
I think. Yeah.
Hi, welcome back.
Oh, my headphones disconnected.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but he goes, so, you retrieved an artifact, from a warlord, or for a warlord.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool.
You know, strangely enough, it wasn't the mission itself that was difficult. However,
It's true. It's true.
it was more of the stuff in between.
And breaking into the commander's office was easy, you know, but yeah, the travel.
I'm mostly made of metal, you see, and the rain that made metals rust was very, very dangerous.
I see that. Can I take a look?
As long as you're not too invasive, sir.
Hey, he like puts his hands up. He goes, I'm not I don't want to do anything you're not comfortable with. I'm just inspired by the machinery.
I'll like take instead of doing my go-to of like my face, I'll like take off like the skin of like my forearm or something.
Okay.
Along with like maybe like my hand to show like intricate mechanisms with like tendons and bullshittery.
Yeah, you full like Terminator take your hand off to show the mechanics inside. And he goes, fascinating. Are you alive?
I fucking sure hope so. Yeah. I have a soul.
Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Well, I apologize. I truly did not mean to make this about me.
Oh, no worries. It's really good to see someone who isn't terrified of, well, after seeing exactly what I am.
Really, it whoever
People at school
the
don't exactly
craftsman
enjoy it.
was very proficient,
My
and
father.
I can say confidently he was a skilled artist.
Thank you. My father would take great pride in hearing that, I'm certain.
Oh, good. He gets a weird look on his face for a second, hearing that your father did this to you, and almost like you can see the
The sign of sorrow that
conflict on his
everyone
face,
gets.
whether or not to be like did your father do this to you in a
Yes.
bad way kind of thing, or like but he kind of refrains. You like you see he just resigns himself to, hey, they want to be adventurers, they have tragic backstories, that's fine.
Yeah, it kind of comes with the job.
Comes with the territory. He goes, all right, well, well, I guess good job on completing your last quest.
Well, so
Uh,
the current quest that we're on tells us to, get rare materials, but we were wondering if, because we're from different realms, if, you know, rare materials in our realm could be different from rare materials in your realm.
oh,
Found a tree that
well,
was growing adamantine. That's pretty rare in where we're from.
I myself am from the material plane. I came here probably 45 years ago to uh, help a cousin out, and been here ever since. But I can tell you, we have very similar rare resources. Does it say on your quest sheet what resources you are asked to
It,
gather?
it just says rare materials to enhance the weaponry of Thunderforge. As
Well,
Orion is playing with the black metal club, he still doesn't know what it is, and the weird magma club.
Do we kind of just want to show him like the contract, see if that helps?
I mean, yeah, we'll just hand him the paper, but like, that's all it says.
mm, well, I if the mine you're looking for is in Fuldanon, I have a sneaking suspicion I know the rare resource they are asking you to gather. It is not he pauses as the DM tries to figure out how to word it.
Fair enough.
It will not be easy. We generally send incredibly heavily armored, mechanized war suits into that mine, and sometimes they make it out. Do you understand? There are dangers that you may not be able to fight yet.
Why does this sound like a DM warning?
I mean, any of you can give me an insight check.
Everyone,
I mean,
insight
he
check.
sounds genuine.
One of us. Will...
That's 22.
That's 12 from me.
That's a 9. Don't worry, Eden's got it.
The 22. I'll let you and your character know this isn't a DM warning. It is stranger that more adults aren't giving you these kinds of warnings as you are children.
Yeah, right.
You are
Hey, like, bro
kids,
cares.
and they're always going to assume you're not able to take on things at the level that you're actually taking on.
I mean,
Not a DM warning. He's legitimately just being like, "Hey, you're
Concerned
kids.
about your children.
I want to dissuade these kids from going and killing themselves."
I think we'll be okay. I just need to get a new sword and crossbow bolts.
He looks a
would
little
pro-
sad
we-
as you so quickly dismiss what he said, and he goes,
Well, Ryan looks so
I
happy.
thank you for the warning, but
"Oh,
my father would be
alright.
very, very angry with me if I just turned tail and ran. In this instance,
That's awful,
It sounds
and I'm
horrible.
sorry you have that father."
I was about to say that just sounds so sad.
I want to hear my
well,
mom
my
say.
goal is to kill him.
He sighs and wishes for a time when the weirdest thing about your party was the closet.
She's a winter. Thinking that he knows it's wrong. She's a winter eladrin. It's normal. She's
Okay. uh this guy is dwarf blooded true and true.
Yep.
You imagine even the material plane, he probably didn't really know what an eladrin was. Probably heard of him. Never
I mean,
met
to
one.
be fair, I think when we said to Ryan, there are flowers just kind of growing in his hair as he kind of just sits there as an elf.
No, for sure. This dwarf goes, all right, well, fucking, kind of looks you guys up and down. You see, he goes, you, insist on going. Let me give you something. I'll be right back. And he heads like into the kind of forge area and disappears into an office. Are you doing anything while he's away?
Do I see anywhere to get like a new sword or something? Like I kind of want a weapon. Like, prefer like crossbow bolts first. Actually, I kind of can't use these.
Yeah, you you can head up to any of the smiths around the area.
I'm gonna go get it.
They can direct you. They go, yeah, well, the city shop is just around the corner. We got all kinds of armor, weapons, and other weird magical tinkerings there for our warriors. Are you a citizen of our city?
Orion will say
I
no.
didn't think so.
Yep.
He like he doesn't even wait for you to respond. He
Yep.
just goes, "I didn't think so." Well, there is a hefty upcharge for non-citizens of the city, unfortunately. But by all means, right around the corner, or kind of looks around. rolls a perception check.
Or you can buy from me.
He goes, or I could sell you a blade and some bolts for half the price that they'd charge at that shop.
I roll insight.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Incredibly curious. Let's see. +5. Come on. That's 18.
What was it, sir?
18.
18. Yeah. He seems like he's super serious about this.
I mean, if you're willing.
Yeah, for sure, man. What kind of sword and how big are the bolts?
I'll take out the bolt case. I believe technically, if we're going different sizes, it'd be heavy crossbow bolts.
Okay.
D&D is just bolts. And then a rapier is what he pulls out as well.
Cool. He'll sell them to you at 1.5 times their base D&D set cost price.
Works for me. I'm really concerned about if that's actually half the price, because that is one hell of an upcharge. Yeah, I'll get my new stuff. And at some point, I have to find sort of sell these weird clubs of metal, because fucking I have so many weird metals.
Well, I mean, might be in a place to sell some stuff here for materials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably try to sell him to Mr. Weird Dwarven leader that cares about children, because maybe he'll tell me where I can sell. He'll care.
Yeah, maybe.
Not screw me.
He'd be like, "Oh, my sweet child, yes, I will take him off your hands."
Yeah.
Go buy yourself a.
Yeah. I'll go back to the party and waiting for the guy once I get my sword and my new crossbow bolts.
Cool. He does come back out.
Sweet child.
And he's holding something in his hand, but his hand is so meaty that you're not really able to see what it is. And he sees you guys coming back over to the party as he's coming back and goes, all right, well, if you guys insist on going, truly, please be careful. If things seem like they're getting out of hand, run. But this should get you there and back easily enough. And actually, he's going to roll an insight check over this group.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He tosses the keys to his vehicle to Eden.
Understandable.
Safe choice. Safe choice.
He goes, it's she's an old one, and I always like to joke she needs a blood sacrifice to start, but don't actually sacrifice blood to
I was
it.
gonna say, he sees Orion ever so slightly perk up.
That's why he didn't get.
Orion perks up and he says that after he goes, don't actually sacrifice blood to it.
He perks back up.
It's
disappointed.
It's a little finicky, but it'll get you there and back quickly. Kind of looks across all of you, maybe for the last time, at least in his own mind.
Oh,
yeah.
These kids had such a bright future.
Yeah, for sure. Looks up at the teacher with a little bit of a pained expression, which she returns with no expression.
Before we go, do you know where sell these. I start making a pile in my backpack of the iron clubs, the golden ones, the black metal, the weird magma metal.
I pull out all the
His eyes
adamantine
kind of
sticks.
widen a little bit, and he goes, here is a good place to sell them.
I pull out the
What
armload of
kind of
adamantine
prices are
sticks.
you looking for each one of these?
First, Wolf, what would I roll to know like iron prices on the material plane? Because I don't.
You
Or like extrapolate from like iron or.
I don't think you would know. Like, I don't think it would make sense for Orion to know raw iron prices from the material plane.
Like, heck, I
Or
don't think Eden would know because usually I think the parts that like either I would go get or my father would just be like already
everything you
priced.
guys get is like pre-forged into something.
Mhm.
You've never.
All right.
That's like me asking fucking you, Chasten, like, hey, how much is iron going for per pound? Like raw, not
Raw, uncut
Hey, wait,
iron.
hold on. We have
Then-
cell
iron
phones.
going
Just
for
look
per
it up.
pound.
Then
Yeah, we
good,
have cell phones.
good old honest to a fault Orion will say, I don't know what these two are, the magma and the black metal, and I have no idea what metal prices are. I kind of just wanted to sell them before we go on the quest to not lug them around.
Right, just check the market price
Good
of your crystal.
Moradin, really? You just have these?
We were in a
Found them in
forest.
the forest.
We were in a forest made of metal before this. I was just grabbing them off trees.
Yeah, that's where I got these. I set out the
Kind of perks
adamantine.
up a little, and he goes,
the adamantine sticks.
"Where was this forest, if you don't mind me asking?"
Oh,
On a different continent.
There's two, I think continent islands that were clashing and fighting. One of them's empty now of people.
And that's the one that had the forest on it. There was a mean druid in there too.
Well, there was a forest on both, Cameron.
That wasn't the one. The one with where we were picking up branches was the one with the town that we were in. Like
Yeah, but I remember we also saw metal trees on the other side as well.
There was metal trees on the other one too, just not the one.
That's what I'm saying. They're on both, is what I'm saying. As Orion. Let me pull up. The city of Ironhold and the cube that should be near it had a lot of them.
Interesting. Well, I greatly appreciate that.
The wheels of industry are turning in his head.
Yep.
Conquest is in his mind.
Sick. He goes, well, I will buy these branches off you for kind of looks him over as best he can. Do you mind if I he kind of like makes a hefting motion
Yeah, go
to
ahead.
like hold them.
Go ahead.
Kind of like weighs them in his arms roughly. For these two, I will pay you 2,000 gold pieces.
Is he talking about the weird like black metal and the magma rock?
Yes.
All right. Orion will just nod, and he'll wait for the iron and the I think the one solid gold club that I
have. Sweet. You said you're keeping those, or his?
No, I'm just waiting for him to give a price for them. Because like I think I have a stack of iron ones, and I just have one golden club that's sitting on it.
For the iron, I apologize. I wouldn't pay money for that. Maybe you'll have more luck out in the material plane. I'd suggest trying to sell them to druids. They will probably like to build a grove out of those. But the gold, I'll
You're rich.
take that one off your hands for 100 gold pieces.
If no one says anything, Orion has no reason to doubt this man for a deal. I'll shake his hand.
Cool.
Go ahead.
All right. You shake his hand. He heads back into his office, and in a few minutes comes out with a small chest of 2,100 gold pieces.
I have money for once.
I know this isn't much adamantine, but we also found these in the forest, as I'll set those on the counter, right?
Oh, gotcha. Looks at those. Interesting. He kind of hefts it a little bit. Yeah. I'll give you 100 for these as well.
I'll take that, I guess.
Cool. He comes back out, giving you 100 more gold pieces. With
you.
that, he goes, my vehicle is up in the top layer. Garage B82.
I'm writing that down. We'll probably need that like
hike.
just make that a note in chat. You never know.
Vibes. With that, he goes, is there anything else you're wishing to sell off or buy here?
I think that's all I needed.
All right. Well, good luck. Truly.
Thank you, mister.
Have a good day. As all, I guess.
Remember to run. He kind of shouts after your group.
We're good at that.
We're all SpongeBob. We just watching the Salty Spittoon.
God damn it.
Incredible. With that, I'll say we'll end session here, heading up to Garage B82 to finish out the quest that you have in Akron.